Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. It is Wednesday, April 2nd. You're hanging out with the Cali Connection. It's Denise, Salcedo, and Righteous Reg. I feel like I haven't seen you in centuries.
It's your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. Our new favorite thing to say is we haven't seen each other in 500 years, and it feels like it's been 500 years. Hello, my friend. Where have you been? How have you been?
I know. Where have you been? Like, have I not talked to you? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, you haven't sent me any text messages. You haven't kept me updated on anything. That's crazy.
You know, honestly, Reg, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been so fucking busy. So I know, Reg. I know you're going to say, because trust me, I've said it before where I've been so busy and I'm like, oh yeah, you can still get back to people, but legit. So the reason I've been busier is because I'm doing daily YouTube videos.
Right.
And so I feel like I'm just out of the loop with everybody right now. Today, I actually texted Phil because I saw something on social media and I needed someone to fill me in. And I'm like, Phil would totally fill me in. Like, I know for a fact, Phil will
fill me in. I see what you're doing. That's dope.
Yeah. So, actually, you're right. I haven't texted you. Hold on, Reg.
It's crazy. I thought we were friends.
Hold on. I haven't texted you. Well, I texted you yesterday, actually, and then Monday.
Okay.
And then prior to that, though, when's the last time I actually sent you something? Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's been a while, Reg.
See?
Oh, AEW started. All right.
The show.
What's on the card today?
Osprey's here. Swerve and Willow versus Mox and Marina. Toni versus Penelope Ford. Never seen her.
Okay, good. Wait. Okay, I'm live, but it hasn't started yet. So
no, it hasn't kicked off yet.
Woohoo! I thought I was gonna be late. I'm like, yo,
we here.
And play the damn show.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Welcome to the AEW Watch Along. Volume good, everybody?
Might be a little too loud.
What, me or the TV?
The TV.
Okay.
No, it went down. It went down.
I haven't done anything.
I don't know. Maybe it started out was like, this is AEW.
It was probably AEW.
Come on, Excalibur.
All right, chat. If you guys can hear me and Reg and AEW audio, okay, please let us know. If not, then I will adjust. Thank you, Pike Bishop, who says everything's fine. Thank you, Andrea Price, says Denise, the volume is good.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, sweet. Yeah, I got a new microphone, Reg, so I still haven't adjusted to it.
Just so busy, got to get a new mic from all that talking.
Dude, my last microphone, it just like died. Like it was on its last legs. It was just trying to make it through.
Your mic was like, all right, Denise, we're done, I think. I don't want to do this anymore.
It was with me for 5 years.
Good job.
Like,
that mic has been through some stuff.
Yeah, it has. It really, really has. It's seen the very best of wrestling in the last 5 years.
And the very worst.
Yeah, and the very worst. People are saying the TV's low now. I didn't move anything.
I don't know what happened.
Do you want me to put it out higher? Let me put it up higher.
This nice little polo shirt.
Okay, I put it louder. I legit did not do anything. Like that was all AEW. But I did put it up louder now, so I think
that's good. They said that the Death Riders attacked Jay White before the show.
Are you serious? They're not even going to show us?
Yeah, they're not even going to show us. They said it's breaking news. We'll never see it.
Jay White is so low on their totem pole that they can't even show his attack.
That's what you think it is?
Yes, either that or he wasn't there. And they're like, oh, how are we going to explain he's not there? I don't know.
Did they have to explain why he's not there? I'm not like, where's Jay White?
No, that's what I'm saying. So if they're telling us he attacked Jay White before the show and didn't show it, to me that just feels like they either shot the attack, but didn't air it to open up the show.
Why wouldn't they?
They forgot to tape the attack, and they needed to justify why Jay White wouldn't be there.
Why would they do that? We don't need justification.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think as to the reasoning as to why.
Me too. Maybe they'll explain. Maybe there's a reason.
I don't know. There's never a reason. It's wrestling. They just do and we accept.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, they're kicked. I'm sorry. I just realized that they're kicking off with the mixed tag.
That's this. Swerve. Here we go.
We got Sheldon Jackson, by the way, who says, can't wait to see the bracket for the Owen tonight. Oh, yeah, they're revealing that today, huh?
It's going down.
Yeah, I feel like AEW is always at its best when we got like an ongoing tournament of some sort going on. And I mean, obviously when the Continental Classic is happening, now with the Owen, I mean, that's usually some good times for us.
And it feels like what they've announced already, Denise, with the participants for the men's and the women's, that this might be the most hacked Owen tournament of all time, honestly.
Hangman, Will's in it for the men, for the women, Mercedes, Jamie Hayter said she's in it, right?
Yep, Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. Oh, look,
they're going at it. They're fighting.
Thank you, Sheldon, for getting the party started.
Off to the races at ringside as Willow, Nightingale, Marina, Shafir. Not often you see a mixed tag, tornado tag. So tornado tag.
We're fighting.
No tags.
But I feel like I haven't seen Willow wrestle in such a long time.
It does feel like it's been so long. Has it been since she went to Mexico and got injured?
Oh my gosh, it can't be that long. Has she been wrestling on Collision at least?
No. Yeah, it's been a long time.
I thought she was just wrestling on Collision and I wasn't seeing it. Which, by the way, I do hear that Collision was really good last week. I had somebody tell me that they feel Collision's better than Dynamite right now. Is that true or is that not true?
No, Collision's pretty lit. Collision's on fire. They have some dope shows.
Reg, I feel like sometimes you're a little biased. I don't trust you.
What do you mean?
You want me to watch Collision. I want people here to be honest with me. Has Collision been better than Dynamite? Because someone told me that, and I don't even trust the person who told me.
That's crazy. I think like on some weeks, like I think Dynamite wasn't the greatest last week and Collision was better than it last week. Like it happens like that. It's not every single week, but sometimes it's better.
Okay, people are saying, DJ here says Collision has been better. Fernando says not true. Amir says at times yes. Ted Russo says no, Collision has been lit. Fernando says Collision has been lit for a month.
They got a table already.
All right.
Wait, they rang the bell?
Oh,
because they're
the
in
match
the ring.
just started, yeah, because they had done the attack right beforehand, so the match just technically started. Which is funny because you can't even tell the difference. They're still on the outside.
I know. I'm like the Moxley and Swerve are still outside on the announce table.
Yeah.
Well,
Delayed Grad says Collision has mattered. Okay, that's a really good way of putting it.
That's a great way of putting it.
And Johnny T says it varies. Okay. I think
like
after
not every week.
This season, once I need some ooh, that was sick. He threw Moxley right into the steel step. I think once Mania season is over, and if people are still telling me Collision's good, then I will return.
Main event tonight, it's Cope.
No, you won't. You'll return for 2 weeks and then be like, oh, yeah, I got a birthday party. It's my dad's, blah, blah, blah. It's this. It's pizza. It's a pizza day and all this stuff.
May is my birthday month, so
see?
With that, no doubt about it. And look at the champion. Go to work here.
Already planning for it. Oh, there's Swerve.
I'm already setting everyone up for failure.
Big middle fingers from Mox.
Their tattoo was a year ago, Dynasty, that Swerve Strickland became the world champ. What do you think he's got to do to dethrone
Do it again,
Moxley
Toni.
Got to play vicious and violent, and that's the game that Strickland plays.
Oh, yeah,
I just realized that Marina and Moxley are wearing the exact same color of pants.
They are. They're twins.
Yo, I have some pants that color. I feel like I should put them on.
Me too.
Yeah, we need to plan better.
Look, it's a good color of pants.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Recently tenderized.
Oh, look at this.
Hey, yo.
Getting 2 boots to the chest.
Wait, Willow just dropped kicked Moxley, right?
Yeah, she did some intergender wrestling there.
I saw it, but like I didn't register it.
Look, there it is again.
With intergender wrestling.
Illegal here because it's
Wait, have they done intergender wrestling before on AEW?
I can't think of it.
Our fans normally know in a mixed tag team match.
I was waiting for Willow to start doing this. The Saturday Night Fever dance.
She got caught up and got kicked in the mouth.
Strickland and Mox in the house. You're gonna
Great dance moves though, Willow.
Shafir taking that knee to the back of the neck. Willow Nightingale. Shafir,
Willer.
as we mentioned, second-degree black belt in judo.
I mean, if AEW can show
She has
someone
competed
like
all
going
around
into
the world
someone's back,
on the
he can
judo
show
mats,
some
and now in the pro
intergender
wrestling ring as
wrestling.
well, Taz.
That's a fact.
Transition as a judoka into pro wrestling. I don't want to say
It's a
What
show.
I'm saying, he says,
similarities
Denise,
into what
this is
you do
me
as a
saying this.
judoka.
He says, I cannot watch
It
Collision this week
takes a
because
little
my
smooth
sister's cousin's
transition, if I
boyfriend
can put it
has
that
a boyfriend and it would be
Well, I
rude
did
not
that.
to
How
attend
about
the
that?
birthday.
Honestly, yeah, every time you're like, I'm back on, and they're like, actually, it's a birthday party, and I gotta be there at 2:30. Like, why are you there at 2:30?
Reg,
Oh, yeah.
I'm Mexican. I have like 1,000
Right
family
now.
members. Their birthdays are gonna come up.
That is true.
Yeah, it's actually I have my I just finished celebrating 3 birthdays this last few weeks, and not even
Wow.
including yours.
Can't be in
Wow,
Yours
that's
was
fun.
the 4th
This
birthday that
Sunday
I
for
knew of.
Dynasty on
Birthday.
pay-per-view.
No, I'm sorry.
Join us.
It was 5 birthdays.
If
in
you
March
are
that I
sold out to
celebrated,
AWTIX.com,
and
but
then
you
in
can't, join
April,
us on
literally
Prime
in
Video,
a week, I
as
have
well
my
as
brother's
traditional cable
birthday,
and satellite providers.
and then
Scan
from
the QR
there
code
it's
at the
my
bottom of your
birthday,
screen
my grandpa's
as
birthday,
Marina
my
Shafir
cousin's
with
birthday,
Willow
my other
Nightingale
cousin's birthday.
isolated and
Oh my
flipping
God. And everyone has a party?
Usually,
Now
yeah,
look at
like
Moxley
people be
just
throwing
hover
fucking
over
parties,
Willow here.
Reg.
That's so many parties.
I know, and I'm trying my best to attend all of them because you know it's
Don't say that.
Ew, it's hairy. I was more grossed out by the hairiness.
You didn't even care about the nails. You're just like, oh, the hairy back. I mean, honestly, I feel you. Look at the front is like that too.
Yeah, I've always had.
Oh wait, hold on.
It
Mox
Jay
got
White?
Willow locked up.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
no,
Yep.
he's not.
Oh.
Wait, but then Swerve has Marina.
Swerve has Marina.
Wait.
JML
It's like
driver.
a if you do it, I do it kind of thing. Do it? No. Aw.
Oh.
Mox and Swerve.
Yeah.
Oh.
Heads up on that one, Excalibur.
Yeah, collision of heads from the champion and his challenger.
Okay. People are probably going to be more offended about intergender wrestling than the Mox thing, honestly, and not joking.
Look, at this point, everyone's going to get offended about anything now.
I hate it.
But here's the thing, though, is that, I mean, I don't want to get into the Mox thing topic anymore. That was just terrifying.
Hard onto the back of her head. Version of
And I wish I wouldn't have seen it because it was terrifying.
I wish I wouldn't have seen it.
I wish I wouldn't have seen it.
Nah, I feel you.
But to me, like,
Willow Nightingale now. Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
This is with the boot. And
is she up here at the table?
Oh.
Oh my God, they went to the table.
Oh
Dude, her like upper body was mainly what broke that table.
no! Wow.
It was literally like her shoulder blades and up, I feel.
Yeah.
You saw that, right?
She tried to do like that stretch muffler type thing, but couldn't get Willow up there. That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, we're on a commercial break. What was I saying before this?
Like
I was saying something.
I forgot.
Clearly doesn't matter. All right, let me get into some super chats. We got Ninja Keef DW, a member for 2 months, says, hey, King Reg, Queen Denise, how are you both today? I'm doing great. Today was one of those. So I've been very lucky at finding sales. Guess how much I got this shirt for today?
Oh, yeah, because you posted the thing about the jorts.
Yeah, I was at the mall. All right, how much do you think I got this shirt for?
$11.99.
Bro, get out of here. I got it for $4.
Wow, look at you. What store were you at?
Honestly, it's one of like those no-name stores. It was at the mall though. It was one of those no-name stores where you walk in and you only walk in because you see big signs. $3.99, $5.99, and I'm like, oh, what's that? I want to go in.
That's the Latina homegirl store.
No, I don't think it was a Latina store. Actually,
no,
it was an Indian woman working there,
and
they were playing Indian music. And given some of the prints that they had, it felt like more Indian inspired. I mean, except for this, but I did buy some cute outfits that are like totally different kinds of prints. So anyways, I just got very lucky today and I bought a bunch of stuff that were all like $4.99, $7.99. I was like, yeah, let's go. Put it in the bag.
What brought on the shopping spree? It was just cuz?
Yeah, I had to go somewhere today. I needed to leave the house for like a little bit, so I had to do it.
What does that mean?
I just needed to leave the house today for a few hours. And
for what?
I just did. And so I took myself to breakfast.
That sounds suspicious.
What? How is it suspicious?
You're like, cuz I had to leave for a few hours for what? Were they like fumigating? Like what was going on?
Not fumigating.
I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
I wouldn't be in here right now.
Listen, I don't know.
I would be terrified.
What happened?
I just had personal things going on, and I had to leave the house for like 2 hours. God, I took myself to go get breakfast. Then
What'd you have for breakfast?
Shopping spree. I had toast and eggs and some potatoes.
All things you would have made yourself at home.
Yeah. And then I'm calorie counting. That's why. And if I would have gotten what I really wanted, which was the chilaquiles, I would have been too much. So
calorie counting.
You guys hear this?
For the last
guys hear this?
It has been all Death Riders.
Good day today. Getting ready to go out of town, so I'm excited. It's been good.
Yeah, sometimes I bet you're in a good mood. We'll get back to that in a minute.
In a great mood.
I've been wanting to ask you about that.
Okay.
Saying Denise Seinfeld. I watched Seinfeld, but what does it have to do with you right now?
Denise Seinfeld. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know.
You just never feel like you need to leave the house. I work from home, Reg.
Right.
I want to leave sometimes.
Yeah. No, I feel you. You do most of your work in that chair that you're sitting in. Oh, with Willow.
Yeah, that's I made best friends. I made a lot of friends today at the mall, by the way.
What kind of friends?
I don't know, but I was chatting for like 20 minutes with the girl that works at Hot Topic.
20 minutes?
Yeah. We just had a lot in common.
Are they closing the Forever 21 in that store?
Yeah, they are. I went in. I bought stuff from Forever 21 online and on the website too. So I'm loaded. My package just came right now.
Rest in peace.
I know, it's an end of an era.
Wow.
Willow the splash. Oh, Swerve Strickland.
Oh, big move from Willow.
Good, by the way. Hey, he pulled her hair.
Oh. Swerve immediately got him.
That's offensive to me.
That was crazy. Don't pull her hair.
Pull a woman's hair, I'll beat your ass, Moxley.
Especially a black woman's
get him,
hair.
Willow. Get him.
If you would have pulled Mercedes' hair, it would have been on.
Anyone's hair. What the hell?
I know.
That he got in Revolution when he won that #1 contender match.
Oh, spine buster.
Oh boy.
That's it. Oh no, Marina's still in this.
That was a tough landing for Marina.
Tough landing, Marina. Oh, see, Moxley's being extra disrespectful.
But in doing so, he's turned his back to
there you go, Swerve. Oh. They're standing off. This is a preview of this weekend, Denise.
Yeah.
Come on, Swerve. Oh. Oh.
Swerve.
No. Oh, no.
Kick to the block.
Yeah, blocked it.
Oh.
Nice.
I do feel like
hit him with the Bryan Danielson-esque suplex into a rear naked choke.
Holding Willow Nightingale at bay. He's got the legs in, Mox.
What is Toxon in? Someone has a sign that says come to Toxon in.
I don't want to know.
Is that an
Where are they?
Wait a second.
Oh, Willow got her up.
Almost like a triangle, standing triangle. I think she does. It's tough to tell.
Oh, powerbomb. Oh, onto Mox and Swerve.
Side of the rib cage.
This is awesome. Yeah, of
wow.
course.
Swerve Strickland.
Your sheep.
Bailed out once again by Willow Nightingale. Inventive offense. The former TBS champion.
Okay.
See here, Taz, the powerbomb to break up the pin for Dad.
Ouch.
Using Marina as a weapon to break up the choke by Mox.
Okay, this is fun, Denise.
By Willow.
Sure.
But now
there's another table over there.
Got the judo background, the jiu-jitsu background, but also the MMA background.
Sure.
And you, if I said sure, I'd sound questionable.
Continue to test each other's chins.
Oh,
that one hit hard. Meanwhile, it's hitting hard at the belt table.
boo. Yay.
There they go, blow for blow here. Strickland and Moxley.
Oh.
Strikes, everything like that, Moxley.
Oh, Mox is kissing him. That's a good way to do it.
Swerve Strickland. Moxley accelerates. Swerve
Oh, European.
the uppercut. Swerve with the foot
I was
steps.
surprised.
Oh,
He was like, you
okay.
think I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna do this instead.
Nice counters, nice
Yeah,
reversals.
that was pretty unique. Because I thought he was going one direction and then just completely switched.
What Strickland's thinking here.
Swerve tends to do that.
House call.
Whose house? Swerve's house.
Oh! He got Marina! By accident, of course. Oh,
Yo,
no.
Denise, and he
You know what
got
that means,
her.
right? I know he got her nasty. That shit was perfectly timed.
Dude.
Oh my god, you know what that means, right?
Oh
Like,
my
Mox
god.
is gonna try to get his hands on Willow. Like, but
Wait.
Swerve did it on accident.
And now Willow Nightingale.
Mox isn't through the table too.
Go for the kill.
Wait,
here,
where did
go
Mox
for
go
the-
through?
go
Oh,
for the kill.
how did he end up on the table?
That was crazy.
Oh,
Damn, hell of a finish.
I want to see a replay.
Me too. Well,
Sarah
perfectly
Sullivan,
timed.
she did.
She gotta be dead. Right in the
So
mouth.
the Swerve killed Marina.
Woo-wee.
Oh my god.
That was a good spot. There was a lot of intergender wrestling in that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Willow Nightingale, Swerve Strickland, they had to walk through hell.
Ideal
to get this
Nicholson
win
Jr.
tonight.
says Moxley's winning on Sunday. Guys, I've been
Ah.
telling you this.
At Dynasty
This isn't one of those situations where they won, so they went on. Oh man,
Reg, look at my face.
I don't think it is though. I don't think it
I've
is.
been saying this forever.
You can see right
You're
now.
just
No! Oh
fucking knew he would do it after what Swerve accidentally did. Except that John Moxley did it on purpose, so it's worse.
no! That despicable son of a bitch.
Yes, son of a bitch.
That was fun though. Get it behind Swerve's back.
A-hole.
Come on, Mox. Marina's like, help! I'm dead, dude.
I know. Marina's not even here right now. She's in another dimension.
I hope she's okay, Willow. I mean, that was wow. What impact!
Pushing
Oh,
boundaries,
Moxley
baby.
Didn't even look at it.
You can see the eyes are
Intergender
open, but
wrestling's
Willow-
alive and well.
That was
He flipped off a
a
fan.
scary scene here from John Moxley, the man that's supposed to represent this company. This is
That was cool.
Doc's got to make sure, first of all, that she's awake, and second of all, that her neck is okay.
Willow Nightingale. I'm like
Swerve
Jay
is
White
pissed.
earlier today, as we mentioned.
Okay,
Willow's
now I feel
definitely
like
gonna
Swerve
need
has to get his
some
revenge on
medical
John
attention
Moxley
beyond
for
what
that.
our ringside physician
See?
landed really hard.
But now that does
really
put it up in the air with some
Fans,
question
switching
marks.
gears here.
Are we
Let's take it
changing
back
our
to this past
minds?
Saturday, where Dax Harwood.
Kind of.
the
After
frustrations
that,
of
because
Dax
now
have
Swerve
never
is
been
gonna
more
look
evident
silly
as
if he
they-
can't.
than they have as of late.
If he
He doesn't get
can't,
revenge.
right, get his revenge for his friend. Like, what kind of a friend are you? What type of man are you? If
Oh,
you
no.
get revenge for this woman.
Oh no! Don't put the "what kind of man are you" on Swerve.
Reg, am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Based off of what we just saw,
Yeah, he has to get his payback, get his lick back.
Guys, I'm here with FTR and in-ring official Paul Turner. Dax, this past Saturday on Collision, you put your hands on an official and you've since been fined $10,000 by
Damn,
AEW.
10
You
Gs.
paid that fine, but you've asked for Paul Turner to be here today.
Yeah, actually, I haven't paid the fine yet. I wanted to bring Paul in front of the world and everyone else and in front of Cash as well. And I wanted to apologize to you,
In
Paul.
front of
Obviously, I let my
Cash.
emotions get the better of me. And I talked to Tony Khan and I asked him, could I take the fine money and give it directly to you? So again, in front of the world and
He's
everybody
being a
else,
dick.
here's $10,000 for you, Paul. I would like for you to enjoy it. Take your wife out to a nice dinner, and just take the money and buy something nice for you and your family because you deserve it. And I apologize for how I treated you last
bro,
time.
take
Thanks
me
so much.
out. I
Means a
want
lot.
$10,000.
I
I'll take a punch in the face for $10,000.
They don't cash till Friday. Okay.
I didn't know it goes directly to the ref. Like
Yeah,
pile drive
too.
me.
I
Guys,
thought
things
it went
have
to the
obviously
company.
a little bit heated between you as of late, but this Sunday at Dynasty, you'll be challenging the Death Riders for the Trios Championships. Are you guys going to put your issues aside before Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely.
Spend Big says 10K
we've been
slap
together
me for real.
11 years, and I love this man more than almost anyone in this world. And the things that we have done in those 11 years can never be eclipsed by one event that happened on Collision.
Cash is still pissed.
To you and tell you, Dan, that I am so sorry, that I apologize for what I did. It was an emotional moment. In the heat of the moment, I thought you were a security guard, and just know that I would never, ever, ever, ever in my life put my hands on you.
I thought you were
Sunday,
a security guard.
Adding to the legacy of FTR.
Come Sunday.
Eclipsing FTR with rated FTR, becoming the new Trios champions. I love you, dude.
We are brothers, and Sunday we will be fine. After Sunday, we have to talk.
Oh,
we're gonna have the talk
this Sunday at Dynasty. Rated FTR versus the Death Riders for the AEW Trios Championships.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, fans, coming up next.
Penelope Ford.
That's his action wild.
Penelope Ford live on Dynamite.
All right, Toni Storm.
All right, we are on a commercial break. Let me catch up here on the super chats. We got Spend Big here who says, thank you to the Cali Connection. Just ate a burrito. So good, just like you guys. Let's fucking
California.
Go. Yo, one of my favorite burritos is from this place in La Habra called Burrito Brothers. Oh, so good. They have like the California burrito.
Brothers.
It's in La
California
Habra.
burritos. Okay.
And you could literally go anywhere and you'd find a great burrito someplace. But yeah.
It's California. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Reg, you're in California right now, but you're not going to be in California the next few days. Tell the people what's going on with you. What's going on?
I'm not. I'm on vacation. Everybody leave me alone. I don't want to hear no calls, no text messages, no social media, no nothing. I'm off.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow in the morning.
And you're gone till?
Just until Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're going to be living La Vida Loca?
I am upside inside out. I cannot wait. It's going to be a great time. You've already prepped me with some things. I've took those things into consideration. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm jealous.
Vacation. Shut up.
Can I go in your bag? Like, pack me in the bag, Reg, please.
You're probably about to fly somewhere right now. I just saw that you got announced with a cool show with Thunder Rosa in Vegas.
Oh,
like, come on, that's cool.
Yeah, but I want to go on vacation.
No, you don't.
You
want to go on work.
Are you telling people where you're going?
No, I don't know. There could be like somebody out there trying to kill me. I don't want to know. Oh my
God, Reg, no one is going to kill you.
You don't know. I could have people that are out to get me.
Okay, you live in Oakland. They could have killed you already.
That's a fact. They wanted to. There he is right there. You know what I mean? Very easy to do it.
They're like, nah, we're gonna, there's this at Universal Studios, there's the Simpsons ride, and they play like little Simpsons videos, and then Homer Simpson says, man, why you gotta kill me on my day off? You can't kill me on a work day.
Honestly, yeah, don't kill me on my vacation, dude. Kill me on a regular day at home when I'm bored.
Okay, but also, Reg, why would you think that someone who attempts to kill you is gonna get you in the first shot?
I don't know who's after me.
You're not even planning on surviving?
No, I want to. If you're gonna do it, you better do it, dude. I don't want to be having like this battle. I gotta get back at you. Do it. Do it.
Reg's not trying to get murdered on vacation. Okay, fine. But afterwards, when you come back, we want to hear all about it.
I'll tell you all about it. But before, you just never know.
I can't believe you think that way. That's hilarious. Hey. Imagine if you were a woman, Reg.
That's what I'm saying. You should. Boom.
Back on the show here.
Man, he got Marina good.
Well, here, though, we got a super chat from Corey McArthur who says, happy hump day, Denise and Reg, eating bread velvet. That was an interesting topic last week.
That was. Oh, so Willow's the one that put Mox through it. And then Mox got her back.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so Mox got her back.
But still, you can't babyface that.
But she started it.
Oh, get out of here, Reg.
She started it. And I love her. I'm the biggest Willow fan of all time.
Thank you, Corey.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Corey.
your red velvet.
We've been waiting for this
We also got
moment
Tenruza
for
here. He
weeks.
says
There's been
Denise
so
Collision
much
has to be
talk
women's
about the
central.
Owen
So
Hart
good.
Foundation tournament, and it kicks off
I love to
this
hear that.
Sunday.
Yeah.
No
live
wonder
at
people were saying
Dynasty
it's
on
good because it's
pay-per-view,
Women's
and now for the
Central.
first time
Yeah, it
ever,
is.
we have the honor,
Thank you,
the
Tenruza.
pleasure
Oh, the bracket.
Here's the
to
bracket.
bring you
The bracket.
in the men's division. You see,
Oh, Kevin
Will
Knight.
Ospreay matching up against
Will
Kevin
Ospreay, Kevin Knight, Brody
the
King, Kenosuke
replacement
Takeshita,
for
Mark
Switchblade
Briscoe,
Jay White,
Kyle
do that
Fletcher,
attack.
Hangman Adam Page.
Earlier
Wild
tonight,
card.
Death Riders, Brody King,
Ooh, who do you
Kenosuke
think the wild
Takeshita
card's gonna
one-on-one.
be?
Mark
Oh my
Briscoe,
God,
Fletcher
no,
on the other
Josh
side of the
Alexander,
first
no,
down
right?
bracket.
Could
That's
be,
part
could
four
be,
for
could
them.
be.
And Hangman Adam
But
Page
you don't want him to
facing
lose
the
off
wild
rip though, because
card.
Hangman's
No,
definitely
no,
winning.
but I also
Brackets.
want a good match,
And if
and
you
so
have
I'm
never
down to
seen
see
Kevin
Hangman
Knight compete,
and Josh
it was
Alexander
just
right off
this
the bat.
past Saturday
I don't got a
where
problem
it was
with that.
announced he was
Yeah.
all
Because a lot of these
elite
like are kind of
aggressive
predictable, and
effort
I like it when
against
there's a little bit of
Switchblade Jay White. He
unpredictability.
didn't get the win
Totally.
Even though
tonight,
you know
but
some
he
of your
got
faves are going to
the
be out,
ringing
I still
endorsement
prefer the
from the Switchblade leading to
unpredictability
Kevin
factor
Knight
of it all.
taking
Right.
Switchblade's place in the tournament.
Kevin Knight, baby, that's my homie. Big time.
And he was right, because tonight a preview of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Hello.
Opponents in the first round of partners tonight. Will Ospreay,
Kevin Knight and
teaming up to
Ospreay.
take on Blake Christian and Lee Johnson, plus Brody King. He will be facing another member of the Don Callis family in the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer. But now
Brody King and Lance Archer, big boys. Okay, look. Billy Starks, Athena.
See, like they're all pretty much predictable, all of them.
On the women's side?
Yeah, very predictable.
Jamie,
The only one I
Dad.
probably wouldn't be able to predict is Thunder and Chris.
No, that's Stat, Jamie, Mercedes, and Athena. Mercedes and Athena are on the same side, though.
Yeah, that part's not predictable. But the first
Oh, look at this,
round
look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh wow, Mercedes and Harley versus Athena and Julia.
Mercedes and Athena in the
What am I
same
doing this
ring.
Saturday? Oh yeah, I'm busy this Saturday.
You're busy.
I am busy this day, like legit. I'm doing like the media day thing for MLW that's gonna be out here, so I'm gonna be getting.
Oh, right.
interviews. So I'm like legit, actually busy, and can prove
That's
it.
it. Yeah. Timeless Tony Storm. The women's got good sides though, even if it is predictable. Like the ones that are gonna win, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Will it be Timeless Tony Storm
Or
will it
Megan
be
Bayne?
Megan Bayne after Sunday in Dynasty? That's the question. I really think Megan Bayne, because of her size and power, guys, presents a hell of a challenge, maybe the biggest challenge that Toni Storm has faced in her championship run.
All right.
Penelope.
I don't know if we can make that joke anymore. It's getting crazy.
Yo,
Our
I'm
joke
so
might be going too crazy.
Can I be honest with you? I have been so out of the loop of wrestling drama, and my life is so good.
Lucky you.
You know, I'm sorry, but like, why do I gotta get hung up on other people's drama?
Listen, I don't want to be in it sometimes, but you know,
You don't have to be in it, Reg.
I don't.
They could scream your name at the top of their lungs. Righteous Reginald, this one's for you. Fuck you. And honestly, you don't even have to like react to that. You just go on and live your happy vacation life.
But what about when they're like super chats and all these things? and
Don't
people want
answer
you to
them,
respond?
You can easily say, "I thank you so much for sending this in. I'm not going to answer that."
You are right.
Okay. Boundaries.
Oh no.
Reg, you are the owner of you. You have free will.
In front of our announced desk, but it's Penelope.
Denise is spitting right now. She became one of those motivational speakers.
Put your hands up in the air and you will get good positive energy and free will come your way.
You are the owner of you.
You are the owner of you.
No, I don't either. I think it's the right thing to do.
Denise is going to start writing books.
Well-executed.
Honestly, I'm really good at that. I might actually write a book.
Be careful, Penelope Ford.
You
She
should.
is a dangerous,
Good money.
super bad girl from
All right,
Philly.
Toni Storm and Penelope Ford, they're going for it.
Fisherman suplex there from Timeless Toni Storm, just the 2 count.
Took a page out of Penelope's own book with that one, guys.
But no, it's true, though. I feel like a lot of people that surround themselves with the negativity of social media, like
live in Philadelphia, is going to be watching this match closely. Toni Storm,
sorry.
target, and
I was trying to post something, and then I ruined the whole thing.
Oh, shotgun drop kick.
Toni Storm through the ropes out to the apron.
And I was about to make a good point too.
Got hit in the face.
Oh, Penelope forward with the big knees to the back.
Both knees. And the mocking of the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
Again, Toni back into this match.
Oh. Yeah, I really hope I didn't post the same thing twice now.
I'll take your word for it.
It's out now. No turning back.
Posted the same thing twice, or did not.
Right elbows.
Reverse it. Oh, big boot right to the grill.
To take the champion down, and fans don't go anywhere. This
perfect timing, so I can make my motherfucking point, Reg.
Good job. Do you remember your point?
Yes, I do actually, because I've been thinking about this a lot. I feel like, and I've maybe told you this a couple of times too, Reg. I've told this to a bunch of people. I feel like every time people are online complaining about, oh my God, it's so toxic and it's so negative up in here, those are the exact same people that are engaging with the toxicity, that are engaging with the negative comments, that are giving life and energy to it. If you don't give energy to it, you will not receive the energy from it.
Yeah, definitely. There was this, people were dunking on somebody the other day because this person said something about them showing stuff on Collision and they should be showing stuff on Dynamite. And people were dunking on this person. Every person in the world is dunking on him. But I'm like, this is probably what these people want. Like, if 1 million people are dunking on me, that means 1 million people are talking about me. So that's what you have to remember. And people don't remember that. Like, bad publicity is good publicity these days. Everything has changed.
Yeah, I just feel like you just really have to change. Like, everyone has to change their mindset around it. Like, there's so many times where I wish that I can tell people, stop responding. Just stop. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I want to tell so many people that, but I'm just like, you know what? But I think they like to live their lives this way. So go for it.
Yeah. And I can tell too. I'm saying, like, I just think some people like the drama. I really, really do.
Exactly.
So
like, good on you, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Reg. Pay no attention to it.
Pay no mind. But what about when it's a story? Because like this Booker T shit is like, everybody's like, what do you think, Reg? Because it's like black wrestlers and black wrestling. I could just be like, no, I don't want to.
Then say no, you don't want to.
That's how it works?
Yes, Reg, you have free will. Just say, you know what? That's not for me. I don't want to put energy into it. Let's talk about this kick-ass match.
Sounds easier than execution.
Reg, if I told you to jump off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff?
Way different. Way different. Way different than what we're talking about right now.
Force you. Well, I was going to say this probably wouldn't be working for you, but if I said, hey, smoke this cigarette, Reg, would you smoke the cigarette?
I mean, if all the cool kids are doing it, yeah, definitely. Like, are we all smoking?
Reg, that's what it is. Just because of all the people on the internet are talking about it. And if you truly don't feel like you want to talk about it, then don't. If you want to talk about it and you feel like you have to, you have a piece of wisdom of information you really want to share, then fucking go for it.
In too deep for that. Like I'm gonna just go on and be like, here are the 5 matches that I like this week, and people will be like, absolutely not. Talk about the drama. It don't work like that anymore.
Tenruza says no, Reg. We need to know.
If anybody, the homie, like they won't let me. I can't just be like, I'm keeping everything to myself.
Oh, I did see this, by the way, about Hooters being gone. Yeah, I did see that.
We've seen this before.
They were going out of business. Hooters?
Tony. Rest in peace. I never went there for rest in peace.
There's a hair tangled?
Oh no, what's going on?
Oh no, it's Toni biting her lip.
Oh
Oh my God.
They were kissing.
She would not let go. No, I knew they weren't kissing, but I'm like, what's keeping them together?
Or maybe like somebody's hair was stuck in like a piercing, but they don't have piercings in any of those places.
No. I think Toni was biting her lip.
Toni
Luthez press.
And the right hand's raining down.
That was a version of a Thez press. Now, Luthez never bit nobody's tongue, I'll tell you that.
I'm going to be your life coach, Reg.
At least we know.
All right, get to it.
Sign me up for your life coach.
Starting now.
A vicious night, Excalibur.
On multiple levels.
Oh, backdrop driver.
Drop suplex by the AEW Women's World Champion.
You know why it's vicious? Because Dynasty.
Penelope's a really good bumper.
And the
Boom. Hip attack. The HIPAA attack. Into a DDT. That's it, I think.
She did the job. Oh, wait. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, Penelope Ford did good for what she did.
Yeah, no, they're
And I
giving
was
us some
about
more
to say,
time.
nice day. Good going, Penelope. But no, a little bit more there.
Oh,
yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like this.
to a leg
But she can get to this. She's close enough. Yeah, she's got it.
Oh, nice. She was too close.
Close to the ropes, good reach. Excalibur, that twist before she got the rear chin lock that really brings more torque into
More
the leg
torque.
lock. Makes it tighter. Penelope was smart having the match.
I like
sense
this. They
to
should
be
give
close to that
Penelope
rope.
more time.
You know, grabbing it to get that
Oh.
break of the hold.
Penelope sends the champion to the outside, and now Penelope taking advantage of Toni when she's re-entering the ring.
What's she going to do?
Watch out
High
here.
spot.
Penelope, the moonsault.
Oh, there you go.
And a flat-footed moonsault.
She
Tremendous
really
agility
has
shown
improved,
by Penelope
though.
Ford.
She's good.
Penelope is
Like,
taking the
legit
fight
has
right to the
improved.
champion, and the
Definitely.
champion's in trouble here, guys. In major trouble.
And Penelope,
I remember
Now with
before
the
when you
champion
used
on
to
the
watch
shoulders.
Penelope wrestle,
Oh.
you used to be able to,
the
like,
gutbuster, the cover.
read
The
her
foreleg
thoughts
is
in her
right
head.
to
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could
Yes.
hear her
I thought
thoughts
for
in
sure
her
that was
head
over
as she
test.
executed
Yeah, no,
every
big
move.
move.
Like, you can tell she was, like,
Again, it shows
trying
Toni Storm
to
shows
figure
her
it
heart,
out and which
her
direction to
toughness.
go. And
But, man,
it was
this
like
viciousness by the
watching,
super
you know,
bad girl
someone
Penelope
in
Ford is
school learn
impressive.
how to wrestle when you're
Roundhouse
watching
kick,
this
Totally.
night. And to where she's at now, it's a totally different.
Storm Zero, no.
Yeah, things have really changed. That's kind of how it is when we see these
Toni
people from
Storm
their inceptions. We see their first, second,
And
third, 15th match. Like,
Penelope
they're still learning.
Ducks back.
But she's
Went for
definitely
this
learned.
Stunner tempo to the midsection. Toni Storm. Now
Storm Zero. That's it.
Now she's done.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for participating. Penelope Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, someone has a sign that says People's Tramp.
People's
Or-
Tramp.
Toni Storm.
Mhm.
She's got so many weapons to beat an opponent
That was
with.
fun.
That Storm
Yeah,
Zero
she did her job. Like I said, she did her job. And I'm talking
numerous
about
occasions,
Penelope.
but think if she lands that on an
Gave
athlete
the
that's
champion a
like
nice little good matchup and a good win.
She
Not much
did her
to ask for
job.
there.
But I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
there's Megan.
Hello. Nice to meet ya.
Reg, cover your eyes.
Mm. Ooga,
Reg on vacation. Ooga,
ooga.
ooga.
For reals, yeah. Jeez Louise.
Reg, eyes up there. Eyes up.
Championship. Oh, yeah, go get her. Definitely go get her. Oh, no, she's not.
Luther to me is like the invisible man.
He is.
I always forget he's there unless they put the camera directly in front of his face. Like, to
Right.
me, Luther's invisible.
Take it away, Renee.
He is always invisible. He appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
thought
look at
Willow was still dead.
Swerve. Do you have any kind of a medical update on Willow
Renee,
right now?
with your husband who did it.
Right.
She's strong. She's powerful. She's brave.
Like, why did he do
That's
this?
why, honestly, didn't
Anyone gonna
mind
point it out?
facing off against the Death Riders tonight with her. In the ring with two of the most dangerous men, not only in just AEW, but professional wrestling. She welcomed the challenge. But John, knowing the history of neck issues that Willow has,
Renee.
still
Yeah, this is a little awkward.
tonight,
They didn't have another
Yes, to be.
backstage interviewer.
now you're on the
He
hunt.
has to be like neutral. And Swerve's like,
Yo.
I'm going to
I'm not
beat your
resting
husband's ass.
until I have my hands on John Moxley, not before Philadelphia, not at Dynasty, tonight. By the end of the
Awkward.
night,
I know.
I
It's kind of funny though. I
will
love it.
have my hands on John Moxley. I promise you.
We'll do our best to provide more medical updates throughout the evening.
Yo, why they gotta do Renee dirty like that?
Renee's like,
That's
shit.
her man.
Wow. Tough spot, but that's part of the job. That's why she's the best out here.
Dude, I would have been like, my man fucking Hurt, Willow. Oh, hell no, I'm gonna have a look. We would be getting divorced right now. If my man put his hands on another woman, we would be getting a divorce.
Listen.
Hi, I'm Regional Commercial.
I would be like, like, I don't want to be with you. We're out. We're done. It's over.
But we were just talking about how great intergender wrestling is and how we need it, but you'd be like, divorce.
Divorce. Not my man.
Wow.
Now I don't care about somebody else. Is my man. My man.
That's
You can
crazy.
embarrass me at work like that? At my workplace? You're going to go put your hands on another woman?
At my workplace.
At my workplace?
Rude. Equal rights.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Ten Russo who says, oh, I already read that one. I'm sorry. Grapple Geekery says almost 2-year anniversary. Happy Dynamite, y'all. When is the anniversary?
No, 10 Roots is saying his.
Oh, sorry. No wonder I was like, next
months.
AEW anniversary. When is it, anyways?
October is the.
Oh, yeah, that's
thing,
right.
Yeah.
What year? 5, 6, 5?
Because it started in October 2019.
So 6, 7? I don't do math. All
Math.
right, Grapple Geekery, thank you for being here for 2 years.
Thanks, Grapple Geekery.
They closed the Forever 21 stores down. Let's open a shop called Oh Crap 42 with only vintage 90s and early 2000s clothes. I feel like at this point, that's a thrift shop.
That's just the store, honestly.
Yeah.
That kind of was Forever 21 at this point.
I'm really sad, though, about Forever 21 closing down. Like, I would always go there with old reliable.
Yeah, exactly. If you're like, all right, I'm going to go in here, and usually you'll find what you're looking for.
Yeah. Like, I will always go in there. I think the pants I'm wearing right now are from Forever. Maybe.
It's just unfortunate all the stores that you can go to are being, like, we're going to have to shop online for everything, you know? And that sucks.
Yeah. It just sucks because, like, I felt really bad because I went on Forever 21's website to take advantage. And right on the front page, though, it said, like, unfortunately, due to people are buying like clothes that are being made overseas for cheaper prices, and then because of the taxes and everything else, like that's what led to according to them, like that's what led to their downfall. And I have heard like a bunch of like younger girls say like they primarily top at Shein, whatever.
Yeah. Or
and
Temu, like whatever.
Trash, but whatever. Yeah, it's just the thing.
And like young people really aren't going to the mall to shop. Like that just sounds insane. Like, let me go to the mall or let me go to this blah, blah, blah store.
Go to the mall, like here.
But not as often as you could just beep, beep, beep on your phone.
Yeah,
and, like,
that is true.
The next day, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because there are so many malls down here. And I also heard Macy's is going to be closing some stores. I don't know if my Macy's is closing or not. But I'm like, oh my God, by the time that I have kids, Reg, like, they're not going to know what the mall is.
Nah.
Coming up this summer,
wild, right?
Yeah.
Live Wednesday,
Oh, yeah. All in Texas week, baby. We lit.
And then a special live.
Are we going? Are you going? Who's going?
Yeah. Hell yeah, we're going.
Center. And amid all of that, StarCast Texas.
This is why we should be going, I think.
Yeah.
Plus, Ring of Honor's before this honor comes to Arlington, the Esports Stadium on Friday.
Like, how would they not have Denise and Reg at StarCast for AEW?
All in Texas, Saturday, July 12th.
I don't know.
This is all part of a huge week of action.
Like,
Maybe
what
they don't
post show
want
is
us,
doing
Reg.
it?
Maybe
like
they don't
this?
want us. Maybe we're garbage.
What?
Maybe we're trash. We're just those
We are
dirt
not.
people.
Texas.
We are not.
We got Grapple Geekery, by the way, who says Skill Shot and Eye Candy versus Dean Gross and an MMA Horsewoman was a pretty badass match. Willow has long championed Intergender matches. We get more. Amen. Thank you, Grapple Geekery, for the love and for the super chat. Corey MacArthur here says, Reg, word on the street was that you were on NXT's post show last night, but it was actually Chinadu. He grew lots for the show last night. You probably missed it, Reg, but
I don't know what that is.
Chinadu showed up on our NXT podcast. wearing dreads.
Yeah, fake ones.
So everyone was saying that it was you.
Unbelievable.
We actually changed his name to Booker C.
I'm not mad at you, Chenna, dude. I always tell people when I lose all my hair, I'm gonna just get fake dreads.
Yeah, see, like you could work. It could work. Thank you, Corey.
That'd be so cool.
We got Tenerizo who says we need to know on the special Grapsody Monday.
I'll let y'all know. This Monday. I'll be back.
Thank you, Tenerizo. We got Crazy 101 who says G at Megan, right, Reg?
Damn right. Unbelievable. I'm still thinking about it.
Ryan Adams says Reg during this women's segment, easy big fella in honor of the final boss.
Easy big fella. You're right. I need to be hosed down. Where's Shelton?
We got Grapple Geekery here who says, Reg, are you saying you want a Megasis ride?
Please. Thank you.
Tough weather for all of us, but there we are.
Thank you, Grapple Geekery.
What a great
Bobby
crowd
Lashley's
response
suit's
and a
sick.
great crowd
Right,
here
I'm
tonight,
all caught up now.
despite the tornadoes,
Let's go.
despite the thunderstorms.
We heard people.
Oh. Maxwell.
Could even say a word.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is too bright of MJF to cut off.
Here we go.
Champs, a big man, Bobby Lashley.
Well, they cut him off last week, Taz.
That's an editorial comment from me, I'm sorry.
Kitty Michael says Bobby with a drip. I feel like he always has the drip. Oh, yeah, this one's like a different kind of a drip than he normally
That's a fly
has.
suit.
It seemed like moments away.
He threw his marker. For a second, I'm like, is he really going to sign this person's sign? You know what I thought he was going to do? I thought he was going to sign it and then, like, rip it up.
Rip it out.
Yeah.
The guy genuinely looks like shocked. That's so funny. Like, what do you expect MJF to do?
Yo, how's he gonna get his marker back? It's cost like at least $6.
Honestly.
Well, depending on how good of a Sharpie it was.
Could have been a $1 Star Sharpie.
Gentlemen, pardon the interruption. By the way, Montel, you look fantastic tonight. Can we give it up for MVP?
Montel.
I'm sorry. I think Bobby Lashley looks. That outfit is like nice.
That's
it kind of reminds me of those outfits that like those people wear to war. You know? You know what I'm saying?
People went to war.
With the little
now, part of the interruption,
belt and
but
everything.
Being honest here,
Yeah.
You kind of disrespected me last week, didn't you, Bob?
Oh.
But you know what? I'm gonna let it slide because you're boys with my main man Montel, and you don't know me the way Montel knows me. So allow me to formally introduce myself.
Max is
my
talking crazy.
name is Maxwell.
Don't forget that last week MVP
Jacob
roasted both
Friedman
Bill and your boy Brian Keith.
Bad too.
And I am a generational talent. And I know about you oh too well. I also know
Where is
about
Shelton?
the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton, I know you had some travel issues today because of the weather. I love you, big man. I'll see you down the road, okay? I hope you're great. Hope you're home safe. And you, Bob, I mean, we all know about Bobby Lashley, right?
Bob.
One of the all-time greats. You've been around the block. However, this is AEW.
This is AEW.
Baby, you're standing on the block I built.
Oh, okay. He's spinning though.
Now, I know this place like the back of my hand. I know how to get to the top, how to stay on top for a record-breaking reign. And I can help you and Shelton hold on to those tag team titles as long as your cold hearts damn well please. And cards on the table, I know you guys can help me too. I know you can help me get back what is rightfully mine, my AEW World Championship.
Okay, so he's still trying to get in the group.
Yeah, that's why he's kissing so much ass to them, telling them they look good.
If they diss me, I'd be like, all right, I'm not
Basically,
getting
what
there.
I'm getting at here, Bobby.
But man, he's just like, they don't know.
You've never seen those like little girly movies, right? It's always the little nerdy girl who's trying to get him with the popular girl.
I know it. Hell, even these mouth breathers in the Midwest know it.
Mid. Powerhouse.
Talk to me when Peoria ever mattered, ever. Okay, let's pipe down.
Is that where they're at? Peoria?
Wow.
Peoria?
He's like, get to it.
That's fair. That's fair. What I'm getting at is this. You might not want MJF, but Bobby,
you get MJF.
You big, beautiful bastard, you.
You need MJF.
You need MJF.
Mm-hmm. Nope, Bobby's going to hate that.
Bastard Jew.
MJF,
Roberto, get him.
Let's be real clear here. Out of respect for MVP, I'm not going to leave you laying right here, right now. I want you to know, I don't like you.
Come on, he's a nice guy.
I don't trust you.
I wouldn't trust him.
And the Hurt Syndicate damn well does not need you.
Okay. That's fair.
So unless you prove otherwise, you need to get out of this ring and you need to get out of my face right now.
How's it going to prove otherwise?
Well, prove that the group needs him. Prove that he's worthy of them recruiting him.
You want me to prove myself?
Okay.
Gentlemen, thank you for the time. Montel, thank you for the time.
The task is not that hard.
I can say thank you, but I'm going to head out of here because you all stink. Thanks.
Yeah. That's it. Max is like, fuck you.
Well, I question the intelligence.
He's going to go book him in a match or something?
I question the intelligence.
We hurt people. We hurt people.
Did you notice that when he introduced himself to Bobby Lashley, he omitted?
Oh, no.
I hope they get roasted again today.
They got to fight him, I'm telling you. Start punching those fools.
And his little girlfriend.
That's crazy. Don't say that.
I didn't say it. MVP said it last week.
Don't
I just
repeat
didn't
it.
They look like they're all business after.
Hey, are you sad that you're not going to watch Dynasty this week?
Yeah, I'm really sad. It's going to be a great show.
Damn, Reg. You're not a real fan. Yo, what the hell?
Damn,
Who goes
you
on
putting that on me?
vacation when there's an AEW pay-per-view?
I do. And I'm
You didn't
proud
look
of
at
it.
the schedule?
No, I didn't. I don't know how this happened. I was like, oh, that's the same time as, oh no, what am I going to do? Punch them, Big Bill. They disrespected you last week.
And he's bigger than both of them.
He's a big dude.
Oh, shit. This angle is making Bobby Lashley look really small. What the hell? Big Bill really is something?
Big Bill's a big boy.
But Bobby Lashley is big, too. But
Yeah.
he made Bobby Lashley look like a little mini-man.
No, Big Bill's big.
What the hell? That camera shot did not do any favors to Bobby Lashley. Yeah, see, Nick Blues agreed with me, saying that makes Big Bill look big. That camera shot, yo, for real.
Big Bill is just big, Bill.
Chicago. Oh my God.
They stay.
I've never interviewed Big Bill, but now that's my goal is to get a picture next to Big Bill.
Yeah.
Show you how
Ouch.
Big Bill just throwing that man at the feet of Bobby Lashley and MVP.
Just killed that guy.
Back inside the ring.
Oh, this guy's neck.
Got a shoulder. Yeah,
one arm man.
Oh, and he's already hurt.
Two arm.
Mhm.
No man. Guy.
Let's not forget Big Bill was
Big boot or choke slam.
He talked about never being
Yep.
pinned for that.
Choke slam.
Big Bill, Ryan Keith. I mean, since Chris Jericho berated them, these two men.
Oh, yes.
What a knee strike by Brian Keith.
That's what's
there.
up.
Good
Now you got
teamwork.
these guys looking like somebody beating up two random guys.
Brian Keith is.
Reg, they're gonna have to
Is a
do a lot
violent
more to
man.
make me forget what happened last week.
God, look at this.
Yeah.
Big Bill is a powerful
Choke slam
man.
this guy to the outside of the ring. All right.
Slam. After meat-mugging Bobby
I mean, does that doesn't make me think that they're gonna beat up Bobby and Shelton?
Look, the only way that I was going to be impressed by this was if Big Bill got this guy on his finger, the little basketball spin, and then threw him like a frisbee.
That's the only way, yeah. The first thing throwing the guy out to the outside, that was pretty good.
Yeah. We saw Chris. Oh, we got
move.
Chris Lezak here. What's up, Chris? He says the
What's up,
MJF
Chris?
Hurt Syndicate angle has me interested. I'm a fan of all the guys involved, but I don't think MJF joins when Cedric comes in to join instead. I don't know. I feel like they've done so much with this story that I could see MJF
We
joining.
whooped top flights.
You can see him.
Yeah.
Tonight, we whooped their ass.
Thank you, Chris.
And on Sunday in Philadelphia, we are going
Tag
to
team
whoop
match?
your ass
Probably not.
because we want that match for the AEW
Tag team match.
World
Oh, it's
Tag
tag team match.
Championship.
What'd they do to earn it?
They said last week they wanted a tag team match.
That's
Oh,
what
they
you
didn't
just
let
said.
MVP speak today. Look, Bobby Lashley stopped the
Oh, I see. Okay.
MVP was ready to go, bro. He was ready to go.
Cut his mic.
Well-rounded Leo DWO member for 8 months says Brian Keith ears look stupid. It looks too big.
That's what his gear looks like. He's a cowboy man, dude.
Look, honestly,
Bounty
I
hunter.
can't say anything because I'm a high-waisted girl. I also wear my
See?
pants like that, so I can't really say anything.
Most women wear their pants like that.
Yeah. Thank you, well-rounded Leo.
Owen Hart Foundation.
Mercedes.
And now know that you are set to face
Hey, she's
former
dressed like that one
TBS
doll,
champion
right?
Julia Hart.
Which
in a
one?
The one
first
doll with all the
matchup
little
this
patches?
Sunday at Dynasty.
Her gear?
Julia is a very mysterious.
Who's that? Patch Adams?
And
Before
although she is a former TBS champion, she's not the greatest TBS champion of all time. Now, is she, Renee? It's going to take a lot more than tricks and spells to stop the money train.
Well,
That's a
before we get to Dynasty this Saturday on Collision, there is a tag team match featuring participants in the Owen. We're going to see Julia Hart teaming up with Athena to take on the team of you and...
That's gonna be hot.
Okay, and by the way, Jay White is out due to he has to undergo surgery.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Fightful Select just reported that.
Good to see you.
Jay White injury that forced him out of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament is legitimate, expected to undergo surgery.
Oh man.
Yeah.
New dream team. Dream team? Yes, Mercedes Monet and Holly Cameron.
And I've been thinking of the perfect name, okay? Picture the train station of money and rapid excellence going choo-choo. What do you think?
What?
Choo-choo this. You just need to stay out of my way on Collision. You got this? You got this?
Not the doll.
Good.
Smush the doll.
Ah, yes. Excellent. We've got the perfect name. The Money Rat Train.
Choo-choo.
Oh,
The Money Rat Train.
The Money Rat Train.
I can't even say all that. Money Rat Train.
It's gonna be a badass match.
No, that does look good. It's so funny how like Mercedes and Harley just have chemistry together. Like you never know who's gonna have chemistry with another person.
Right. They just get along in
Yeah.
the ring and outside of the ring.
Let's
There
go.
we
It's
go.
not that time.
This crowd is excited for Ospreay.
Robert Cortez says, Denise, you need the CEO puppet. Do they sell it?
They should if they don't.
Oh my God. The other day, I need to tell you what happened. So I was driving. Me and my husband were driving somewhere. I forgot where. And I turned to the side and I saw this man with a little boy. And you had like the little boy just like, it looked like he was begging for money, to be honest. I didn't want to look because I'm like, oh, that's disrespectful if I look, right? But the way that he was like holding him, I was like, why is that man holding that little boy like that? And I turned and I looked at my husband. I was like, why is that man holding that little boy like that? Like, should we call or do something? And he's all, Denise, look at that again. And I was like, no, I don't want to look. And he goes, look at it, Denise. He's all, that's a ventriloquist doll. Turned around. It was like those really big ventriloquists. Like, I've never seen one that big. I'm like, what the hell?
I knew it wasn't gonna be a real boy. I was like, I know it's gonna be a fake kid.
Yo.
Like, oh, it's a puppet.
I was about to say this is very inappropriate. And then
Yeah,
I finally saw like the little lines on the mouth. I was like, oh shit.
What was he doing? What was he doing with the puppet?
Like he was like having him, like he wasn't dancing, but like he was like kind of just like from my point of view, it looked like he just had his hands on his neck. And I was like, no, this is so inappropriate. Like he's using this little boy to ask for money, and it just the way he's touching him, I don't like it. I was like,
the way he's touching him.
Like, okay, something's going on here, Mo.
You're like, this kid needs help, you guys.
Dude, I was ready to be like, yo, someone come help this kid.
Jet.
Yeah, it really is a good stage puppet, that's for sure. It didn't even look like it. And I wanted to take a picture, but then I was like, no, that's rude.
Again, weird, yep.
Yeah. So I didn't. So you just have to take my word for it.
You just have to take your word for this super weird thing that's probably still going on.
Yeah.
Kevin Knight, big dog.
Hey,
Will Ospreay's beard looks different today.
Does it?
Yeah, looks a little different. To me, at least. By the way, we got Rounded Leo who says, I hope MJF joins the Hurt Syndicate because I think fans and wrestling companies always try to put the same race together to be in a team or faction. That is true. Like, legit, I would be in the LWO.
I mean, you should be. Yeah, no, I think I'd be okay.
You don't got a
with
problem
like,
with that, Reg? Where, like, you could only be in the group with, like, people like you? I would want to mix it up.
I think in certain cases, yeah, there should be open groups and there should be open things.
Thank you, Well-Rounded Leo.
With that being said, there should also be groups that are just you, too. So.
We got Spend Big here who says new tattoo for Will. Oh, yeah. I was kind of looking at that. Is that new?
Where is it at?
On your shoulder. I don't know. Let me look again. Thank you, Spend Big. I have a dumb question. You're going to have to answer this. Why does Blake Christian have an ice cream on his Tron?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, good. So
Yeah,
I'm not
that's not-
stupid for asking?
It's not like a part of his character or anything. I think it's just
Okay.
like,
I wasn't sure if this was like known
cute.
information.
no.
He maybe really likes ice cream?
Maybe he's a big fan of ice cream cones. Who is it?
Wait. Oh, Vanilla Baby. See, Reg?
Oh, that's right. Okay,
it is
sorry,
a stupid
guys.
question.
Vanilla
Reg,
Baby.
thanks. Now I just look
Yeah.
stupid. Okay, so Vanilla Baby. Okay, I was unaware that his nickname was Vanilla Baby. Someone said
People be saying that online, but I didn't know what that was. I'm like, okay.
Okay. I was like, is he just a really big ice cream fan? Like, is
No,
this?
he's white.
Just last year.
So what am I
Vanilla.
gonna do? Put flan on my Titantron?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little churro,
Oh, there's something common with the Oilers.
a little flan.
Flan on my Titantron.
What are you gonna put on yours, Reg?
What are black people? I don't know. Bean pie? I don't know.
What?
What's related to black people that's
You tell me, Reg.
dessert?
I gave you mine for mine, all right?
I don't know, like
I said churros
sweet
and-
potato pie or something. I don't know. What do black people like?
Sweet potato pie. I do like
Sweet potato pie.
Black
people
Oh, but I like all
pie.
pie, so.
An incredible
Do not
risk.
take that out of context, you
Yeah, that was an
sickos.
insane match. It wasn't just the Spanish fly at the top.
I mean, I'm a
know
big
you
fan
get
of pie,
that
too.
stuck out,
Oh,
but
I know
there
you
was
are,
so many
Reg.
Nose
insane
pies. This one guy
physical
Denise said
things
don't
that
be
happened
sick
between
of that.
Fletcher and Ospreay and that former friendship and all that jazz. Yeah, it was a battle for sure in Los Angeles.
Christian and Will Ospreay. Oh yeah, that is a new tattoo for sure.
Look at Blake Christian. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like right in there.
Takes Ospreay down, but Ospreay back up to his feet, shoulder tackle.
Oh,
Now
nope.
Ospreay springing back up. Anything?
Oh,
you can
yeah.
do,
It's
can
really
do
in
better.
there.
It's about to be full sleeve.
Now Ospreay swinging a miss. Christian up.
Oh,
Handful of
nice.
hair brings Ospreay down to the mat.
Good on him because he got his ass beat by Kenny Omega, so he gets to get some revenge.
United Empire.
Blake Christian looks like my friend's
Will
boyfriend.
Ospreay.
Legit. He looks just like Blake Christian.
Do you like him or hate him? The friend's boyfriend.
Here we go. Comes the kid from Atlanta.
No comment.
Drop toe hold. Whipping splash. And now
That's slow
No
motion
comment.
here. Yeah, I got it. I totally
I
got
have
it.
free will. I don't have to answer that.
That's true. That's
See,
true.
Reg? I plead the
see.
fifth.
Yep, I see. Redirect.
2-on-1 situation here. Whoa, Triple Christian. Got chop blocking Lee Johnson. Short drop kick. Fans, if this is your first time seeing Kevin Knight, you
he looks like him.
Splash. He's got springs in his legs. He's got to jump out of the gym straight.
This guy that you hate.
High up for sure. Watch out. Here goes Ospreay to save Knight. Ospreay with the assist. And drop kick. Knight connects with the drop kick on Lee Johnson.
All right.
Uh-oh. I think they're going outside.
All righty then.
No, you first.
Who's going to fly?
Both of them.
Oh, wait.
Ospreay.
Oh, shit. They both went different directions.
Yes.
No wonder when I saw Will going like planted, I was like, wait, what? I'm like, is he doing that so that he has room? But we've seen two guys go like that before.
Yeah.
They both can just
that was hot.
Glide through the air.
AEW.
Another AEW imposter in the audience. What? Sure, that's driving Don nuts.
What?
I would encourage no one to do that. Wouldn't mind if Don got hit by a bus.
What?
See another look at
Wait, who did you
Don Callis.
Oh.
First round opponents, but they are working well as a duo here tonight.
Not even the bus wants to touch that bald head.
That's crazy.
Knight
Whoa.
the ropes. Lee Johnson sweeps the boot.
Rolling kick.
That's great teamwork.
Spirit to the inside of the ring. I love when he does that.
In the hardest part of the ring. Did you know, Reg?
I've heard.
Advantage on Kevin Knight and Will Ospreay as this match continues.
This match continues. All right.
Liam here says Taz is bored tonight then. You think you can tell sometimes when the commentators are bored?
Definitely.
Yeah. I don't think I pay enough attention to that. I should pay more attention to that.
Yeah, you can understand like when they're not moving like they usually do, you know?
I remember the one thing that I would notice like back in the day is with Jim Ross, I could always tell the wrestlers he doesn't like in his commentary. He would kind of throw some shots at like some guys, and I'd be like, why would you say that? Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, this has nothing to do with
personal beef in there. He definitely would have some personal shots in there, and you're like, oh,
he's
I don't know.
The one that I think was the most obvious for me, where I can tell who he doesn't like on commentary.
Right. You're like, I don't know if you should be saying that on TV, JR. He's like,
yeah. Like, there are some guys where I'm like, yo, like, you're out here burying this guy, burying this prod. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But he put over so many guys that he gets a chance to, like, he probably has 5. He's like, I can do 5 that I'm not gonna put over. How about that?
I don't know. I feel like as a commentator, you just
call
it how it is. Yeah, you just call it how it is. Like, I'm not gonna be there doing commentary and being like, oh God. I mean, there's times where obviously some commentators are in character and they're playing the role. Right. But then there are some where you can tell, like, legit, there's a little bit more to that than
you're like, this person is not playing a role. This is real.
Yeah, like you can tell, and you can tell, I feel. Yeah. So, I mean, that's where we're at. That's where we're at.
That is where we are at.
We got Creighton Robs here who says, I'm with Taz on that one. Don Callis is right up there with MJF as AEW folks who incite nuclear rage for me.
Listen, I mean, that's the point of getting good heat. If people really want you to get hit by a bus, then you're doing the job.
Nuclear Rage sounds like a really good band.
Yeah, in like 1996, probably not now.
Nuclear Rage? I would totally listen to Nuclear Rage.
Yeah, in like 1996, not
like
now.
Right now. What band names are right now? Like, what's a cool band name for a modern 2025? You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel like, because I really, really love rock music, but I haven't fell in love with a new rock band. Oh my God, I sound like those old people that are like, back in my day.
That's it. You're doing it.
Used to be better. But legit, there's no new bands that have like recently came out that I can be like, oh my God, they're so good. I love them.
Yeah.
All the
I can't even
bands
think of one
from like in the past.
Like, I haven't discovered a new rock band in like at minimum 10 years.
From
Me either.
Peoria, Illinois,
if anybody here knows of any new rock bands that are like legit good, not just like
and he's able to kick out.
Like, I mean, legit good. Let us know. We're old.
Oh, Turnstile. They're dope. You know Turnstile?
Hey, what song do they sing?
Yeah, sure thing. I mean, but I want to see what happens if and when Knight can have the wherewithal to get
I don't know.
Ospreay in this
Okay,
thing.
see, I have heard of Pierce the Veil because my sister does like Pierce the Veil, but they're not new.
No, they're not new.
They've been around for a long time. They just got, like, my sister said they just got extra popular because of TikTok as of late.
Oh, really?
TikTok made them, like, next level popular. I
good for
haven't
them.
heard of Pierce the Veil, like, years ago.
They're bringing back Warp Tour, so they'll be hot again, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, I used to hate going to Warp Tour. I've been to Warp Tour at least 3 times, and I hated it each time because my cousin, she needed someone to go with her, and she was the kind of person that would go into the pit.
Oh,
and she
yeah,
liked to be like right in the front. She liked to be in the pit. She liked to stage dive, and it got to the point where I was like, I will go with you, but like you go have your own fun. I'm gonna stand in the back with the moms, and that's what I
The
did.
issue is like our California shows would be so hot too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was cool.
That was
He did like a little
crazy.
turn at the end, like a little.
That's a signature dive, but he doesn't usually do it in that
cool.
little space.
Yeah, the space
in
is
midair
very
seemed to
interesting.
contort his body.
450.
Yeah, that was not.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
and
forget
with
to
the
the stomp.
stomp.
Yeah, they should have went for the
The
cover.
stomp made it extra cool.
See, this is what I thought he was going to do last week against Kenny Omega, but now they can let him do his thing right here.
I think Blake Christian might be my favorite ginger. Do I have another favorite ginger?
Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Sami Zayn's a ginger too. Never mind. Sorry, Blake, you're not number 1 no more.
Nah,
You lost
Sam
the title.
Zayn. Sam Zayn every time, baby.
Had his tongue hanging out.
Blake
too.
Christian's
has
my
been a fun
second
match.
favorite ginger. Actually, he's the third. I forgot about Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran's all the way at number 2.
Yeah, Sami Zayn, Ed Sheeran, Blake Christian. Those are the only ones I know.
Mine is Sami Zayn. Number 2 is definitely Susan Sarandon, far and away.
Well, I was thinking of men. I wasn't thinking of
No, no.
women.
It's
Because
okay
if
about
we
no
add
men.
women, then the list changes.
To what? Oh, there it is. Oh,
The Little Mermaid. She's got to be up there.
she's fictional. The Little Mermaid.
She's a redhead. She
The
counts.
Little Mermaid. So
No, do not
funny.
disrespect Little Mermaid, okay?
That's crazy. Oh,
From Kevin Knight. The cover. 1, 2.
where's Little Mermaid on the list?
Oh, that's a big win for him.
Yep. That was a fun match.
That's such a Will Ospreay thing to do, where it's like, oh, you guys are going over in this match. Oh, and by the way, you get the pin, but you get the pin,
Right.
bruv.
Definitely.
I feel like that is so Will Ospreay.
Totally. That's all. It's totally something he would do.
Yes. Yes.
All right, tremendous win. Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight, let's hear it for him. Tag team win here tonight.
Yep.
Now, as we announced earlier, you two gentlemen will face one-on-one in the first round of the Owen Hart Cup tournament. We got a big announcement. Your match in the Owen Hart Cup tournament
Starts
will
now.
take place
At
this
Dynasty.
Sunday
Yep.
at
Starts
Dynasty,
now.
live in Philadelphia.
All
And,
right.
of course, on pay-per-view.
There you go. Wow, big breaking
Hot, 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 hot.
No wonder they had Kevin get that win.
Yep.
Now it makes sense. This wasn't just a brub thing.
Nah. And so people are like, oh, yeah, Kevin Knight.
Yeah, because that's not like a big match for Will Ospreay. For Dynasty, that's not like a Will Ospreay.
By considering what he did last year, you know.
No, I feel like that was
Yeah.
kind of a little bit of a like, really? That's all we got for Will Ospreay for Dynasty? I will say this though. Okay, let me ask you a question, and I'm gonna ask this to the chat too. Where are you like in terms of anticipation for Dynasty? What's the buzz level? From 0 to 10. I'm not talking about your buzz. I'm talking about as in a whole, in general.
It's probably at like a 6, maybe.
I was thinking the same thing. You want to know why? So I'll tell you right now why.
Just give it to them, man. Get in. Hey, hold it straight.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Hey, Samoa Joe here, along with Hook and Shibata. We're collectively known as the Ops. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, why did I start this group in the first place? Well, quite simply put, I understood that the battlefield was changing and the nature of warfare was changing with it. So I knew that when I came back to the battlefield, I needed to bring a different arsenal. And that's what these
battlefield.
You remind me of a cool video game.
As a matter of fact, now that we've kind of had a few experimental forays out there into the ring, we would like to expand our influence in AEW.
Okay.
And that's why come Dynasty in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Ops will be in the building. They will be watching all, and they will be seeing all.
Who are they going to recruit it?
Please, don't let us catch you lacking.
Yeah, maybe they're just beating fools up.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter fan? What?
Who isn't?
That.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so I was telling somebody, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Dynasty this weekend. Like that's what I'm doing this for Sunday. And they were like,
nature knows better.
There's an AEW pay-per-view this week? And I'm like, yeah, it's what I'm doing this Sunday. And they were like, oh shit, didn't know. And they're actually like, watch wrestling like every so often, like a casual. But what I'm saying is that I was like, fuck, like if you didn't know that there was a AEW pay-per-view and you're online and on Twitter and on social media, like what? And it got me thinking, like, what is the buzz level right now for Dynasty?
Yeah, I think it could be definitely higher. I think, anything that's running around WrestleMania season, there's always going to be that thing on the back burner. This is one of those AEW shows that the show is going to be more important than the build and all that stuff. So I'm not really worried about it, but I hear you.
I think it's the fact that we don't have a champion that we're like fully invested in, even though this match with Swerve is going to be, I'm sure it's going to be great, but we don't have a champion we're interested in. Like, I think the match that I most care about is obviously the triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, I feel like it's a pretty strong giveaway of how that's going to end up. So I feel like we just need, I don't even know what else is on the card.
Toni and Megan.
Megan Bane's still new. You know where that's going. I feel like, I'm sure obviously the show's going to deliver, but I do feel in terms of just like generating some buzz where people don't know what's going to happen, I think we need a little bit more of that for a Dynasty. Because last year, we knew we were going to get Brian and Will. That was like, think about it. That match happened in the early part of the year, and we were still talking about it at the end of the year because it was match of the freaking year.
It was match of the year to a lot of people. So, I mean, that's a lot to live up to. It feels like with the Megan Baines, Kevin Knights, and all this, they're trying to establish the Dynasty, what's going to be the future of the company. So I'm not mad at it, but I do understand about like the buzz and stuff surrounding it. This is like building blocks. These are the people you're going to see. These are the things that the foundation of what's going to be AEW. But as far as like, we got a huge show coming on that everybody's talking about, the buzz is not as good as it could be.
Well, let's pose the question to the chat and see how everyone here feels. Let's see what we got. We got Anthony Giuliano in the building. What's up, Anthony? Who says, hey, Denise, how are you doing? Denise and Reg. I answered this question earlier. So, Reg, how are you doing?
Having a good one, having a great one, enjoying the show, enjoying life, excited about April. There's a lot of great stuff going on. Going to be in Vegas later this month. I'm doing pretty good.
Oh my God, I did post the same thing twice.
Wow.
Earlier when I said, oh, I didn't post the same thing twice, I did post the same thing twice. Let me see. Hold on. Men's. Women's. I posted the women's bracket.
Double women's.
Times. Has it ever happened to you, though, where it shows that you posted it 2 times, so then you delete one, but then you ended up deleting both?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. Okay, I deleted it. Oh, now I feel stupid. Hold on. I hate you, Facebook. Make me look like a goof. Yeah, but I feel, Reg, I feel like you've been having the best year.
It's been a pretty good year so far, not going to lie to you. I'm hoping that this continues. I'm like, it started out pretty hot, but it needs to finish hotter, you know?
Yeah.
I got some bangs.
I haven't done anything this year, so my year's kind of sucky. It's not sucky, but it just hasn't been like, I don't have anything to talk about.
You've done some things. You went out of town. You went out of the country.
Live on Dynamite. That's big fat Brody King.
Did you?
No, I went to Canada and it was under 11 degrees and it was cold.
Yeah,
I don't got anything special to throw in there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wow, she's looking out. The slow start. Anthony, thank you for the chat. We got Matt Logan who says with Jay out, Will Nights will be a banger.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Matt Logan.
That's unfortunate about Jay White though.
Yeah. Dude, that's the second time, right? That he's been injured now in AEW and his moments have been derailed.
That's right. Damn.
Thank you, Matt. We got Anthony Giuliano says, Reg, what you been up to? Anything new for you?
Don Callis and Don Callis.
A Don Callis fan. You're telling him he looked beautiful.
But I want to fuck you up.
That was creepy. Can I just say that was creepy?
That was pretty weird.
Anthony,
Anthony, anything new? No, not really. Just the same old thing, same old struggle, going through it, getting prepared for these vacations. Because after my vacation tomorrow is Vegas, which is also a vacation. So yeah, just kind of preparing for those things.
I think they're just sick of
Thank you, Anthony. Me. We got Ryan Adams who says Dynamite was here in my hometown last week, and a bunch of my friends and I had no clue. It's like they didn't even have promotion for it. What? What?
Yeah,
That's
local
wild.
promotion. Local promotion could always be better. I feel like that across the board too.
Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Because like when AEW was here, they were advertising to me on a whole bunch of things, but I don't feel like that's how it is for most people.
What year was Full Gear in LA?
2023.
Would you believe me if I told you the last time I went to LAX airport, which was like a month or a month and a half ago, the billboard is still up for that Full Gear?
That's so long ago.
That billboard has not been taken down.
Damn, that's a minute.
And
They've
that was
had
a month
Full
ago.
Gear again.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like, it's been up there for this whole time. And it's
Good
right there.
promotion.
The second you exit from LAX, it's like one of the first things you see.
Good promotion for them.
But then imagine people are like, oh, that's happening. Oh, no, wrong date. That passed already. That was
I
2
guess-
years ago.
Yeah, I guess that's not good promotion. The people are still trying to
I was
go.
like, what? And I'm
Like, oh
wait,
yeah, this is way past.
You know the
Because,
damage
like,
a guy
if they're
like Brody
paying
King can
for
do in
it-
10 seconds? It's ridiculous.
Either they're paying
You would
for
think
it
it
or
would be-
the billboard
Archer,
people
this
just
is
never
Joe
take it
Kill.
down.
Turn back.
You would think with how often they replace billboards that they would have did it.
That's what I was like tripping out about. So that's why it made me think that AEW was still paying for it.
Right.
Brody King. Archer kicked that middle rope and then the high boot into the jaw of Brody.
Mon Callis.
Fans here in Peoria saying what we're all thinking.
what we always think.
Mm-hmm. Slap.
Someone has a sign that says bald.
Well, he's cheating. The referee's not doing anything. I just step in, protect my man.
Oh.
Hey, Nick Creator's at the show. He says, hey, yo, just checking in from section 118. Nick the
Let's
Creator, what are you wearing?
go.
We'll try to spot you.
Yeah, where are you?
Jump up and down and wave.
What's the vibe like in there?
That's funny.
Oh, there's those Brody King chops.
It's not often, Taz. You see
Oh.
We got Ten Ruza here who says airport here in Australia still has Rousey on a WWE ad. No way.
Damn. She's been gone for a minute.
Wow. That's funny.
Oh.
Different though because they're at least, I mean, I don't know what they're promoting, but
the referee, he's leaving the ring.
I feel like it's a little different, right? Like
If
having
it's just like a
upgraded wrestlers.
general,
Like a
WWE
general,
sign.
yeah. A render probably.
Right.
We are gonna stick with the action. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you, Ten Ruza.
Don't go anywhere.
So someone says to Nick, flash your phone light at a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like flash us the light so we can see you. Okay,
They
Ten
just keep showing this Logan Paul, the Paul brothers advertisement on mine. It doesn't look like they're showing it on yours.
No, I've been getting the vitamins.
And it has like
Oh,
WWE clips in it.
I'm getting the vitamins for older women. They targeted this to me, Reg.
Catching up to you.
Old. Because I'm getting all of the, like, I'm getting a woman show too, Hacks.
Yep, you're old.
This is targeted to me.
It's happening. It's finally happening.
Wow. Where's that? I'm not getting the Logan Paul thing. I'm young. I like sports.
Hey, I'm young. I like sports. Like, you're watching wrestling right now. You think they would?
No, they're not. I got one about vitamins, and it was all older women that were taking it. And then I got a promotion for Hacks, which I had considered watching the show. And now I'm getting some Rocket show.
Well, this is Righteous Gemstones.
No, what is this? Oh, Righteous Gemstones? Okay, now I'm getting this. Because look,
good show. Great show.
They were like, this old lady watching is going to enjoy this show.
Good show. Great show. Oh, now I'm getting Hacks.
That's too funny. Yeah, the Righteous Gemstones. What is that show even about, the Righteous Gemstones?
It's about a mega church and people. It's funny. It's a good show.
Oh, it's a show about church?
Yeah, it's about church.
I did not get that at all with the mute button. I was watching the commercial on mute. See, now I'm getting a medical drama because they're like, bitch, you're old, you're dying soon.
Now that I think about it, they're all just like advertising for their own thing, which is like...
No, that's how all apps are.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I kind of like that because there's times where I'm scrolling the app and I don't know what to watch. And so for them advertising the shows that they have on, it's like, oh, okay, I'll make sure to watch it if it interests me, you know?
This thing has showed me 2 Righteous Gemstones advertised. They're like, really watch this, dude. I'm going to watch it.
I'm getting something sports related.
Sports.
Something.
Oh, look at another Logan Paul thing. They do not want you to watch that show, but they really want you to watch that show.
They're promoting the Boston Celtics documentary to me.
Show me the Celtics thing. I don't want to see the Logan Paul brother thing. I hate those guys.
David Primero here says, did Will Ospreay get a new tattoo? Looks good on him. Yeah, a couple of people pointed out, so I think so. Yes, yes. Thank you, David, for sending in the super chat to ask. Thank you.
I hate those guys.
There, now I'm not getting nothing. They gave up on me. They were like, we'll be right back with the ad break.
I'm not going to pull that show up after this, Max. I'm never going to watch that show.
Do you even watch anything on Max?
AEW.
Besides AEW, obviously.
Yeah, there's a few shows on here that I watch.
Call them out. What is it, like Baking Championship, or what do you watch? Springtime Baking Championship?
I love that behemoth.
No, I watch Guy Fieri. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That's on Max.
Oh, I didn't know you watch that.
I love that show. I love cooking shows.
You know, he's like the most richest like cooking personality, Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
I recently Googled that.
Recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like his own restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen it at Las Vegas.
Big German suplex. German suplex taking.
I like his show. I like the other one. There's another one called Cutthroat Kitchen. That's a good one.
Cutthroat Kitchen, I see commercials for that. I like the Holiday Baking Championship, Springtime Baking Championship.
Just all the different
all the baking
seasons.
championships I'll watch.
Is there a summer baking championship?
You see that from him.
I think it's the spring one, and then it's like the Halloween one, and then it's the holidays.
It's too hot to bake in the summer.
Yeah, probably.
Brody King, the cover, 1, 2,
and then of course all the documentaries. I watch those.
Toughness by Big Lance Archer kicking out.
Yeah, I just like to depress myself. Like to watch all this bad stuff.
Earlier tonight that Brody King is matched up against
why? I don't know why people torture themselves with these shows.
I don't know. I just like them. I love like crimes and dramas. The other day I was actually watching a Lifetime movie about this woman who killed this other woman and stole her baby. And bro, I dreamt the whole movie in my sleep that night.
Really?
And but get this, I was the murderer. I wasn't the woman who got murdered. I was the murderer.
You were the one?
I was the one. Like the whole movie. I dreamt the whole thing, but with me as the lead role.
Wow. How did you do it?
Right.
I don't know. It's exactly how they did it in Lifetime. But they didn't really show the details.
Creeping.
Swerve Strickland.
If anybody wants to watch it, it's the one with Emily Osment.
On Brody King, 2, 3. No, Brody able to kick out.
That's a bad count.
And yo, John Taylor with a massive super chat.
Again. Wow.
He says, speaking of ads, this super chat is brought to you by big meaty men slapping meat. John always.
Grip around a guy's neck as thick as that.
I feel like I gotta I don't know. I need to go pay John a visit or something. I don't know.
Contributing to the vacation fund. Thank you, John Taylor.
No, for real, John.
Love it.
Thank you so much for the support. Always.
The greatest.
Come back to you in the tenfold.
This could be Cannonball City.
Wow, thank you so much, John. Guys,
Just
please give
amazing,
some love to John over in the chat. That's just too nice.
But yeah, this is a big meat slapper.
Your man's in trouble
Yeah.
now, Don, after that.
I don't disagree.
Thank you,
I want to
John.
see Brody pile drive.
I think it
Lance.
is 1, 2, no!
Oh.
What about Lance Archer?
We got David Primero here who says, if possible, Logan Paul trade with Will Ospreay.
Not in a million years.
I had to read that like 10 times right now. I'm like, what?
But they just do not give up.
No
Absolutely
way.
not.
Just big.
I'm sorry,
massive
but like I would never
meat
trade
men.
Will Ospreay.
There's nothing about that trade I want. Never would trade Ospreay. Don't want Logan Paul over here. So
I don't think there's anybody I would trade Will Ospreay for.
We'll do it again. And now choke slam perhaps.
Like legit, I would not trade him for anybody.
I'm not taking nobody over there for Ospreay. That's it.
2, 3.
Yep.
That's a pretty big win. Brody King's been like getting them
Racking them
W.
up.
Thank you so much, David.
Thanks, David.
We got J Rock Dog says, way to go, John. King of Strong Style says John is the GOAT.
The GOAT. The man.
Ben Big says, I believe in John Taylor.
John looks so good.
We got Roberto Arsenal here who says, I love that All In will start at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Gets me time to go to the bar around 8 when it ends. Hangman and Jamie Hayter win the Owen. For winning the Owen is Roberto's pick. Dude, honestly, I've gotten so used to watching wrestling early the last few weeks that I do not mind early shows. I'm most likely going to be at All In. I actually haven't decided if I'm going to come back and watch All In here at the house or what I'm going to do, to be honest. But I'm either going to stay for All In, so I guess it won't affect me too much, or I'm going to fly back and watch All In from here, which I might do that, to be honest. I just got to figure out when AEW is doing like their media stuff and get myself sorted, because that's what I'm doing for
WrestleMania.
Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole for the
that's
DNC
right.
Championship.
They made that on Collision.
Daniel Garcia in like forever on Dynamite.
That's a person on Collision that you don't know.
Yeah.
Tournament this Sunday live at Dynasty on pay-per-view. And on
awesome.
The women's side of the bracket, the CEO, the TBS
I'm looking forward to this one. Mercedes and Julia. That's big for Julia.
Julia Hart. And the AEW World Trios titles will be
Mercedes.
Oh my God. Cut. Someone needs to do a hair versus hair match with fucking Wheeler Yuta. Bro.
None of the guys on the other side had hair to give up.
It's driving me crazy.
On this day.
I see clearly. All right. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say another woman's commercial, but this one's for everybody. It's Colgate. I was about to say, why y'all giving me stuff in my demo?
Targeted ads.
Although, honestly, I think I might buy that.
It worked.
It looks really good. The girl just did like the little thing where she brushed her like teeth and it turned white.
It worked. So
yo, I'm interested. Let's go. I'm gonna get myself some Colgate. All right.
Listen,
Roberto. So yeah, Roberto Arsenal, thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. I'm starting to like that plan of mine, though, where I go for the media days and then come back.
Because then you still, I see you. I know what you be doing. It's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking scared for WrestleMania, though. Did I tell you what I'm doing?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my God. Okay, so WrestleMania here starts at what, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? I forgot which 1 o'clock.
I think it starts at 4.
4 o'clock, right? My flight from Las Vegas is at 1:30, which means I would get here at 2:30. And the airport's like 30, 40 minutes away from my house with traffic. So like, I'm probably going to get like sitting here on my fucking seat right as WrestleMania is starting.
And that's like if everything goes right.
Everything goes right. Right.
Everything goes right.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
Denise,
wasn't
that's
planning
scary.
on doing this. I was gonna leave like Saturday morning with more time,
Right.
but then Busted Open was like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna do a WrestleMania party. We want you to host it with Thunder Rosa." And I was like, "Well, fuck yeah! Like, I'm not gonna miss that." But shit, that my plans. I was like,
So
"All
the
right."
party's gonna be over when the show starts.
Yeah, the party is from 9 to 11 a.m. No, wait,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
gotcha.
Did I say that right? 9 to 11 a.m. I think it's 9 to 11 a.m. And
Mhm.
so, like, I'm leaving directly from the party to the airport, and I'm gonna sit there and wait for my flight, and then get my ass back here.
Woo, you're cutting it close.
I know. That's why I said I'm scared. I've never done anything like this before.
It'll be fine.
So, you know,
It'll
we'll
be
see what happens. We got Ten Ruza here who says Denise, Kenny Okada at All In. Stay for that match. Here's the thing, though, is that I would rather be here talking about it and creating content about it.
I feel you. That makes sense.
That's just more better for me, to be honest, than
Being there.
than being there, because then I'm just there and I don't get to do the content that I want to do.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna go to a wrestling show ever again, is what you're saying.
Bro, I was just at Revolution. I made that
that's
work. But that
That's
one was different, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why it was.
You're never going to a wrestling show ever again, is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That's
Good for you.
definitely not what I'm saying. Yeah, but no, I did tell PR, I was like, you guys can give my credential to somebody else. So it's it. Like, I can't go back on this. Like, I already told them to give my credential to somebody else.
Oh shit.
It's just rare. You don't hear anybody saying stuff like that.
No way.
Mike Bischoff knows what's up. He says content is money. Fast.
It is.
And I'm poor. No.
That's a fact.
Oh, I'm like, we need to get it. We need to get it going, you know?
1000%.
No, like that's the thing. Like there ain't no fucking sick days. If my video bombs and I make no money, that's it. I'm fucked. It don't matter if you put
No
the work
money.
in. It don't
Yeah.
matter. If your video bombs, no money. If your video does well, you get something, and then the next one will probably bomb, and then it's a gamble every time.
You're right.
You just gotta keep going and pray for the motherfucking best.
Every time, just like hope people show up, hope people like this, hope people blah blah blah.
Exactly. That's just how it is.
Such an impact
But
as Cole.
the game, you love it, you play it.
Exactly.
Away from the ring as well
This
as
is why
in the ring.
we do it. I'm pretty upset
Crazy
that I'm
Cool
gonna
B
miss
says,
the
"Geez,
live
coming to
stream.
Double or Nothing in Arizona." I might do the same. I might not actually go because they don't do media days. AEW, like they don't do
No.
media days beforehand. The reason I said media day for All In is because that would be StarCast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're
without
making it a
StarCast-
week thing. It's gonna be different.
Yeah, without StarCast, AEW doesn't do media days. They only do the press rooms, which I just found are not that profitable anymore. So that's why I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I can do something else and I can do my podcast. Plus, I personally get more creative satisfaction doing my news videos and podcasts than I do just like recording stuff.
Right. Then just like filming
Yeah.
media interviews or whatever.
Yeah,
I feel you.
yeah. Melissa Cabello says, love going to wrestling shows, but hate drunk people.
I was going to say during that entire interview.
Yeah.
There'd be a
I
lot
always-
of them.
I don't know why, but I'm always next to the drunk people that cause fights at shows. Always. And
You
somehow
saw one
I
at
always-
at Revolution.
And I always get videos of them. I'm like, yo. I don't know why. They're always so close to my section. Always.
You
no
got that
matter what
energy. You got
section
fight
I'm in.
energy.
Yeah. We got Darkwing here who says, is Reg going to be in your next Smash, Marry, Kill video? You know you're the biggest request for that video?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you do it. I'm in for the next one.
All right. But you don't know what people are going to pick, though. So, like, it's going to be a surprise. You don't know what your options are going to be.
I'm up for
You're
it.
going in blind.
Easy.
All
No
right,
problem.
Let's do it.
No problem at all. Send one right now to the chat.
No, no, that's the video, Reg. You gotta save some stuff.
You're right.
Claudio,
All right, we're doing Claudio and
That's right, it was
Adam.
the
Let's go.
Concerto.
Oh shit, it's main event time already.
That's it.
Claudio Castagnoli
Show went by so
charging.
fast.
It
Cope in
did.
the corner, landing an early shot. Bryce Remsburg had not called for the bell yet. And now Copeland
Yes.
agrees. He said he could continue, so now the bell rings and Claudio continues the assault.
You get out of my way.
Yeah, Claudio all over Cope, man, right at the jump.
All right.
Cope sent to the outside, courtesy of Castagnoli, and now
They got time too. They got like
for the
20 minutes to do this thing.
barricade. Cope sent hard.
Yeah, you're
Interesting
right.
choice.
Usually, I feel like the last couple of weeks, AEW has been saving their main events for like the last tail end of the 10 minutes of the show and then doing an overrun. So I'm guessing no overrun today?
Maybe not.
Cope sent into the barricade once again, and Claudio now sizing up his target. And
Oh,
delivered by Castagnoli.
running European.
Tony, you were on the call this past Saturday at Collision. Wheeler Yuta.
Hey, Mike Santani says still gotta wait to see what Swerve does. I think people are expecting Swerve to like do something. Hey, I want to shout out Desi Baby, by the way. Desi, I've been watching your. I'm a stalker, so sorry. I've been watching your Instagram stories, and I've been loving her videos. I'm like every time I see her at the gym, I'm like, yo, Denise, get your ass to the gym too.
I love it. Shout out to Desi. I'm so happy that she's inspiring people and Denise is being a stalker. It's great.
Yes.
For the Trios Championship.
Also, I'm a stalker, so
Definitely. Don't forget.
you're welcome, Desi.
You're welcome. You're
Water
welcome.
Tickets
I'm a
to LOL
stalker.
Stalker Salcedo. Yo, I be like randomly popping up in people's stories.
You're welcome. I'm a
And I leave
stalker.
comments too.
And I got the advantage right now.
Creeper.
I know.
ASAP, but he's doing it.
Oh,
Castagnoli face first to those ring steps. Rated R superstar on the attack, and Castagnoli
all right.
now is hit going into that barricade.
So the cliffhanger is what got people into this main event. Gotcha.
Mike Centeni says nothing wrong with a little stock.
Cope, Moxley,
Fuck you too, Reg. Whenever I see you posted something, I'm like, what did Reg post? Let me go
Fine
look.
line. Careful out there.
When Cope and Moxley faced off on Dynamite for the AEW World Championship a few weeks ago, but that was just a
Get him.
detour on our way to this World Trios Championship coming up this Sunday at Dynasty.
All right,
I was gonna say they should have probably put the first match as the last match, but you need the Swerve cliffhanger thing for the last match. I get it.
The Trios Champions.
Yeah.
But Claudio always the fight.
Yeah, because that name went just Adam Copeland defeating Claudio. It's not the I need to go buy the pay-per-view moment.
Video
You know?
by scanning that
Once
QR
his
code
stalking
for
so much
Dynasty
he became a
Live
lifetime
this
movie.
Sunday.
Right.
Amelia Corps Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I've always been a lurker.
An uppercut, no. Backslide.
Oh, you know who had the best like lurking experience? MySpace. Because
Claudio.
MySpace, people would leave comments on people's wall, and you could view the wall.
Hold him up too here, Excalibur.
Oh,
Can't believe you remember that.
Oh yes, are you kidding me?
Cope cannot get the big man.
I used to stalk my husband on there
Crazy.
all the time,
Claudio.
all the time.
Wildin'.
And then what was great was that you could like be like, oh, this person knows that person. Okay. Oh, there's something there. Oh, there's something there. You just connect the dots.
Nasty.
And then you'd be finding out information, and sometimes it'd be hurting your feelings.
That's what happens. If you go looking for it, you're going to find
I
it.
saw things that definitely hurt my feelings. And I was like, I got to keep looking for more.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
See, why would you want to live your life like that? Just sad,
Oh, it's-
scary, searching for things.
Reg, when it has to do with a man, it's different. Like, you best be finding out what he's doing.
But Castagnoli able to kick out. You know, Cope was reaching for that leg to kind of stack
Why?
Claudio on the back of his head. And I think
What's he doing?
I still remind my husband to this day of
There's a
the
momentary
comments that I
delay
saw him leave on
predicament
MySpace.
by
Oh,
the
Like, we weren't together, obviously, But he used to leave like
On the
comments
effects
to some
of the
girls,
physicality
be
of this
like,
match.
"Oh, you're so hot," and stuff like that. And I'm like, "The fuck?" But that was, a long, long time ago.
That's what MySpace is for, to be like, hey, you're hot.
Yeah, but no.
Well, now you could just do like flame emojis, you know?
The what?
Flame emojis on the like Instagram comments. Does he leave Instagram comments?
Who?
Your husband.
Oh, he's not on Instagram. I'm like, who?
Who? Jeez Louise.
Yo, I will never let him forget that he had a top 30, okay? And a top 30, Red, by the way, who the fuck does a top 30?
That's so many.
He had a top 30, and I was ranked at number 30.
Wow.
I took that shit personally. I was like, this
There were
motherfucker has to marry me.
29 people before you, Denise. That's crazy.
29.
Disrespectful.
Not even people. Most of them were girls.
Well, yeah.
29,
what?
Reg.
You said not even people. Most of them are girls. So girls aren't people? What do you mean? That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Crazy sentence.
But I tell him to this day, you put your wife at number 30? He was like, I didn't know.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, but still, it should have been love at first sight, like see me and be like, I love her, number one. I'm gonna marry her right now.
Where was he on yours? Exactly.
So mine's is sad. I don't want to talk about mine.
What you mean sad?
Because I only had a top 8, but like my spots were occupied by like Taylor Swift. Like I would put famous people on there because I didn't have very many friends.
Because you're a big nerd.
And then finally it was a top 4. And it was Taylor Swift ranked at number 1. And then it was my 2 best friends. And then the 4 would kind of change. Like it would kind of change. So
you had to shorten the list because you didn't have that many friends.
Yeah.
That is sad. You probably should have kept that one.
So I had the top 8 for a while. And then finally I was like, you know what? It's a top 4.
That's crazy. And one of them was somebody you didn't know at all.
But the best one was so the best one was when I was talking to my future husband, we're just talking, we're just friends. But then I got a boyfriend. So what I did was I put my boyfriend.
You put him above?
And number 2, excuse me, because Taylor was always number 1.
Taylor's number 1.
Yeah. And I put him at my high school boyfriend. I put him in there at 2. And then I bumped him. And he noticed. He was like, what the fuck? She bumped me?
That's crazy.
I was so happy. I was like, look at me and my boyfriend. And we broke up like a month later. So
exactly. Where is he now? Bumped it. He's out. Got out the ultimate bump. Never came back.
Yeah. Got bumped.
That's crazy. Number 30 is wild. But having a top 30, we got to start there. That's pretty egregious. Like he was.
Yeah. No. You didn't have a MySpace?
I did have a MySpace, but I think I stopped at the top 8.
Okay. Yeah. Top
Maybe
8.
when they expanded to 16, because
Yeah, see, but when I would do 16, I would just put anybody on there, and that's pretty pathetic, Like if you had somebody on there that didn't have you on there, you just look pathetic. So I'm like, no, I can't do that. So I would check people's, and I'm like, I'm not on theirs. Why are they on mine? So let me delete them. And
what
go
a
down.
stressful time that was. Telling when a woman would call you and be like, why ain't I in your top 8? And you have to tell them some dumbass excuse.
And you have to be like, who's this bitch at number 1? Like, hey, you gotta give me the intel. Who is this? Why is she at number 1? Why am I not your number 1?
She doesn't even matter. She's just number 1 on here, but you're number 1 in real life.
See, I hate that. I hate that. That's bullshit. If I'm number 1 in your life, I'm number 1 everywhere.
This is internet number 1 and your real life number 1. They're way different, way more important for you.
I wish you could rank friends to this day.
That was brutal, man. People were really upset about that.
A top friends list on Twitter. I would do it like this. Oh, they made the Big Bill, Brian Keith Hurt Syndicate match.
Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Tessie Baby says she had a top 24, but she had a lot lot of her cousins on there. Neon Paradox doesn't miss his MySpace. I do too. Young Jinx says, Denise is Latina. This is typical Latina behavior.
Yeah, pretty
Petty
much.
and spicy.
Just
Know
still
it.
petty. Still mad about
Will look to
MySpace.
defend their
things.
AEW World
Yes.
Trios Championship against Rated
And then I used to call my
FTR
best
this Sunday,
friend.
all part of a jam
And I'd be like, okay, go to
Dynasty
this
on
person's page and go
pay-per-view.
look at this. What do you think about that? And what do you think she looks like? Do you think she's better than me?
And we are going to
Sick
see
individuals, man. They created some monsters
Reg,
out
you
there.
don't know women. You don't know women and what really goes down.
It's bad.
Good call. That's the
You
key
just
to
don't
everything,
get
I
it.
think, in that
Don't get in women's
title
business.
matchup.
That's what I
think
always
they'll be
do.
fine, but this is dangerous here with Claudio and Cope
What
right
are they
here.
doing?
Cope, his foot, both feet on the top ropes. Claudio Castagnoli.
What the hell is this?
Oh, that looks
With the
terrible.
Bulldog Taz.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
A lot of impact
All that for an
there.
ugly ass bulldog. What are you guys
Yeah, a lot of
doing?
impact by both men. I was just thinking about, you talked about these.
That looked like a
seven
little
screws
brother
to the
doing a
plate to
move on
fix
his big brother.
his
Barking
leg.
Dark says friendships
Wait.
were ended because of those MySpace
watch out.
top
Yeah, watch out,
lists.
Cope's legs, Cope's legs.
They showed it again.
Observation by you, Shivani.
They're like, just in
For
case you
Copeland
missed this
landing
terrible.
like that,
Why?
those are the type of things, how you can
Here
block
it
an
is
ankle
again.
blow or knee is coming off the ropes like in that fashion.
Cope is looking for the impaler there, but Claudio Castagnoli avoided a thumb to the eyes.
Refs saw it.
Castagnoli for a giant swing,
Oh.
but no. Cope back to Claudio.
Double stomp.
Stomp to the chest of Cope.
Ref never saw the poke to the eye by Claudio.
What happened on this Dynamite show?
Superstar going for a ride.
How about you
The big
host the
swing.
show today, Reg?
I'm like, what are we gonna talk about?
How about you host the show today, Reg?
Go home show. That was the go home show. Yeesh.
He's going to win it right here.
Castagnoli covers 2, and no. Cope still able to kick out.
You could see Cope is. I mean,
Maybe
I know
they'll
he's not
take it
standing,
like we
but you
still
could
got the
tell
Swerve
he's
thing
kinda
everybody
out of
keeps
it,
saying.
discombobulated, dizzy and whatnot. And he should be. His brain just went on all his rotations.
Yeah, just by the body language alone, it's apparent that the Rated R
Yabba Habba
superstar is
says-
disoriented.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yabba
But
Habba
Castagnoli
Zabba
now looking for the
Shabba
neutralizer, but no.
says you
Yep.
can tell it's been a mess show. How many side topics y'all have talked about? Yo,
Yeah.
for real.
We're like, what about MySpace? Were you on there?
I know.
What about AOL?
I was not on AOL.
Able to kick out.
Before your
Sorry,
time.
Reg, I'm not that old.
I know.
Crucial
Are you on
moments there.
AOL?
I think you're right.
Yes.
Also, in defense
What
to
does that
Cope, I think he was still
stand
trying to
for?
kick out of
America
mentally
Online.
Kick out of
Oh,
his head
America
being spun
Online.
around with the giant
Yeah.
swing.
I thought it was like
So he couldn't
always
top
online.
Claudio instantaneously after the maneuver.
America
Top to bottom,
Online.
beginning to this final match here tonight.
What
One
was
of
that
those
one
dynasty
thing people
weakness
used to
has
put in
been
chat? I
one
forgot. It was
big
like an acronym where people would
physical
say like
program.
their gender, their
Imagine what's
age,
gonna be
or
like
their
on Sunday.
ASL, age, sex,
ASL.
location.
Oh, yeah, and your location.
Boot up into the jaw of
Mhm.
Castagnoli. Cope.
I don't know what I was doing in those chats, but I was doing the
You
ASL.
should not have been in those
My mom
chats.
had no idea. The day I would never tell her
Dude.
that I was in some chat rooms where
Because you
people
were
would say
saying like
ASL.
11
I
and
was
shit.
honest. I was like 13, female,
Dude.
California. What? Bro, like, I didn't know about sexual predators back then. Fuck did I know about sexual
Not have
predators?
been in those rooms, Denise.
I know.
Castagnoli
I gave
just
someone my phone
sitting
number,
back.
Reg.
Talk about that tremendous grip strength of
One
Castagnoli.
time,
to be
so bad.
alive.
Please be careful out there. My mom does not. I will not tell her like to this day that I gave
Oh
someone my
my
phone number, and they called
God.
me, and I was like, "Hi," and we were talking. I didn't know what this person looked like or anything. And then when I heard the person's voice, it was so deep, like a really deep man voice. And I was like, oh, I got scared and I fucking hung up. And that was it. And mind you, it was a landline during that time. So like, I know, Reg. I know.
Do you know what
so
that
bad.
was?
Always usually works.
No. I did not
Oh
know.
my
I
God.
didn't watch documentaries to inform me. And like, my mom didn't know about like online sexual predators. No one
Right.
told me to like be concerned, like worried or look out for that kind of stuff. She didn't even know there was a thing as chat rooms. So yeah, please be careful out there. It was just different times.
Instead, Cope.
Terrifying.
Damn, Chris Hansen.
Hard to do right there.
That's scary.
But Castagnoli just so powerful, he's dragging.
The internet's so much
Cope
more
along
worse
with
now,
himself
though.
to the ropes
But I
to
also
get the
think parents
break
are
and
a
find
lot
the ropes.
more
That is
aware
well
now.
done.
Like there's so many
Both you
safety
guys
tools
nailed it.
now.
That's what it
Parents know
was.
about
Yeah.
this stuff. Back then, like my mom didn't know. She had no idea. Like she wasn't on social media the way that I was on social media.
These two doing battle.
And it was all brand new too. We were creating it.
Yeah, we were creating it.
Pack, 1-on-1 this Saturday on TNT and streaming on Max. And it is finally coming to a
Marcus says Denise, what's your list?
Straight up. She put her life on the line.
Oh shit.
Oh. Speedball versus Realistico.
Mike Centetti says sometimes I feel you tell us too much. I have
That was a
nothing
deep
to hide.
cut. That was a trauma cut.
Nothing to hide.
That's what he wants.
I wish
Hobbs
this
and
was
Ishii versus Fletcher and Takeshi.
let it be a lesson.
Bryce Remsburg delivering the count to
Life on the line.
over the barricade, and he wants to count it. He threw him so far away from the ring.
There's a world where this show doesn't exist because Denise is dead.
I know. Yo, I was teenage girls, bro. We be reckless. Honestly.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. 13, California, female.
Wild.
That was like ringing the bells.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding. We got one, guys.
I got her phone number too, dude.
Yeah, bro. What am I doing? Wild times.
Yeah, look at no wasted motion by Claudio. It wasn't just a lariat, it was a running lariat. Backdrop counter.
Nope.
Leapfrog.
Oh, now they hooping. Oh, almost. Okay.
John Taylor says, how emo did you think Denise's AOL AIM away message was? This is what we call a tragedy. Come back to me, come back to me, to me.
Do you know what an away message is? You might not even know what that is.
No.
Like if you were away and you still had your message showing and somebody tried to send you a message, it'd be like, I'm away. This is
Oh,
why.
kind of like on MySpace. They had that.
Yeah.
No, everything of me was emo. Oh my gosh, I was just like the perfect person for like a predator to come get me. She's sad and she's emo, sad and gullible.
I was gonna say it wasn't just you. We were all emo back then. If you're on MySpace, it was like you're emo pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. It was the thing to do.
Claudio's kind of losing his you-know-what here a little
I
bit.
remember some of those emo girls came out on the talk shows that I would watch, and I would be so jealous. I was like, all I want to do is be this emo girl, this famous MySpace emo girl.
All I want to do is be a part of the millionaires.
Yes, Desi Baby says lyrics on the away message was the most passive aggressive shit all the time.
This isn't no DQ.
On this program back in San Diego, this happened to Claudio at the hands.
What do I feel like? I mean, I know Edge and Christian were famous for the concerto, but like every single Edge match has the damn concerto tease.
Every time.
All of them. Every time.
I don't think it was that synonymous with him, but they're making it.
Well, it's synonymous to him now.
That changed everything.
I mean, how many matches have I seen with Edge in them where there was a concerto or a concerto attempt?
I guess a lot now that I think about it.
Like a million to the point
Every
where
one
I
of them.
associate it with him at this point.
I do not blame Cope at all. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
And how many of them has he hit? Like 5?
Ref can't call what he doesn't see, as we all know.
Yeah, he was going for, like you said, guys, the concerto, and now it's been
The concerto.
And look at the face, and the jaw is set.
And
Here we go.
Can he get him? Can Cope get him?
I know what you're thinking, Reg. I know exactly. Oh, wait, that was 3? Oh, shit. I thought it was going to be a 2. I know exactly what you're thinking.
What? I'm not thinking anything.
I saw it in your eyes.
On this day.
This is what you were thinking? Is this what you were thinking?
Did you see that?
Yes, because that's what I was thinking.
It was horrible. A flying hug, man. That's not like dog. What is this?
Exactly what I was thinking.
The flying hug.
That
That looked horrible.
I ain't gonna say it though. John Taylor says, I'm giving you $5 to say you missed a $10 super chat from me from above. Oh no, did I?
Come on. I remember the $5.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry, John. He says Denise is the one content creator who has parasocial relationships with her fans, living vicariously through Desi Baby, asking me my mother's maiden name, last 4 of my social security number, debit pit number, sus. And I wasn't supposed to be like the reverse.
Yeah, they're supposed to get this information from you. You're getting it all from them.
No, I creep in. I creep in.
Okay, what's happening here?
Thank you, John. I'm sorry I missed that.
Guys, I'm trying to get another word with Swerve Strickland. It's clear that he is in pursuit of the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. However, it's Willow Nightingale that I would like a medical update on. Excuse me, guys. Swerve, do you have any other kind of...
Sorry, Renee. All due respect, I'm looking for your husband right now.
Oh, finally someone said it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well,
Yep.
he mentioned earlier.
He did. He promised he's going to get his hands.
I'm looking for
on
your
the champ.
husband right
We
now.
heard
Or
Strickland say that
your
earlier tonight.
husband.
Right meow.
And there's something going on with
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yang man.
You're wasting your time. You hear me? You're wasting your time.
Aw, I hate
Oh,
this.
come on.
You ruin all the fun.
I promise that you would never hold that championship again. And I'm a man of my word. You hear
Oh,
me?
shit.
You need to let it go and move on with the people. What I do? You broke into my house. You burned my house down.
You burned my house down.
You deserve it. He said he deserved it.
I said, I know.
Oh, he said he does know that he deserved it. What?
Oh.
Swerve just won my argument for me. Swerve just won my argument for me, Reg. I kept
Come
fucking telling you that
He's got other things on his mind
Hangman
right
was
now.
justified.
Oh.
Swerve just said he agreed. I think, you know what? I think we are maybe going to get to Swerve and Hangman again. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I don't know. That was a good tease.
Because him saying that he knows that he deserved it. Oh!
Oh, shit.
That real glass?
Watch your eyes.
Oh, and they dragged them too? Yo.
Dragged them across the glass.
We just got a sling on that arm, too. I just noticed that there's something on her shoulder or off. And now look at this coming right out here in the arena.
Wow.
Pack and Moxley dragging Swerve to the ring. Swerve, I mean, he's supposed to face Moxley this Sunday.
Swerve ain't got no friends to help either.
No, Willow's out.
Is severely outnumbered.
Prince Nana was mad at him from the sounds of it. Who else has been friends with Swerve?
Yeah, and Swerve, top of the program, had that.
Jay White's not there.
Burnt a bunch of bridges.
He's got to have another friend.
I mean,
Go in there, Reg.
AR Fox, Will Washington, somebody.
Will Washington. John Taylor says Hangman Swerve team up to take down the Death Riders. Hey, yo, that's a really good observation, John. I would like that.
That's the way. That's the way.
Hey, Pedro here says Hangman will save Swerve. That would be good, especially right now that they ended on decent terms.
Okay.
Arnold Nicholson says Renee is the mastermind of Death Riders. I would howl. Thank you, Arnold. All right, come on, Hangman. Hangman's got to get in there. Oh, but then if Hangman does help him out, that's like it, right?
What is this?
Oh, bro, my dumbass thought that was ice for a second.
Now that's glass.
Real glass, Reg. Real
Not
glass.
ice.
Take him out before the match on Sunday.
What's he gonna do?
That is 100% what
Oh, Ricola bomb. Oh,
Show us his back.
come on, man. Real glass. This is real glass, motherfucker.
There are no legs that Jon Moxley and the Death Riders will not go
Now
to
what?
defend the AEW World Championship. Shows you how vital and important the
Where are they
world
going?
title is to Moxley and the Death Riders. Along
That's
with
it?
the Trios title. But God, look at all of this embedded in Swerve. But Swerve, look at. Did you catch the look on Swerve's eyes?
He's not staying down, guys. He rose up like rising up out of the dead. And
Slammed him in
Moxley-
glass, and he's
You guys
back.
are right. Oh man, come Philly.
I think Moxley turned around.
Swerve.
Okay.
Furious, the glass embedded in his flesh.
Well, again,
And then he has to turn
Moxley
around
got the
in
upper
4
hand. Does
days'
that mean that Swerve's gonna win?
Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. I don't know
Huh?
how, but
Huh?
I don't know.
Strickland's gonna be ready, man.
I'll be honest with you, they've got me second guessing myself.
Because he got to get revenge for Willow. He got to get revenge for himself.
Needs to be patched up, guys. I think the Death Rise are
Your face. I got glass in my back. All right. Did excitement go to a 7 after that, Denise?
I don't know where I was at before, to be honest. I think I was maybe a little bit lower.
Like at a 6.
I don't know. I think I was like here's the thing. Like, I think for me, it's really just that one match that I'm really excited for, which is the triple threat.
Not even the main event?
Well, I was under the assumption that John Moxley was taking this all the way. So that's why I wasn't excited.
No,
you know? We're going to do our post show in just a second, but before we get to that, we got Creighton Robs, who just became a brand new member of the DWO. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. That's very cool of you. We got Ten Russo, who says Hangman helped Swerve win a Dynasty. Why, though? Why would he do that?
Because he just said, I'm going to cost you, and then it could change, and he can help him. I don't know.
No, I don't think he'd do that. I was expecting maybe he would help him out right now, but not help him win, though.
Why not?
Because he broke into his home.
Yeah.
But you can't be friends with someone you can't help someone win a title when you help them burn their house down.
But he's been having all these realizations. They just had that little interaction.
Reg, think about it. Honestly,
crazier things have happened.
Think about it. Think about if this was you in that situation. Okay, well, I'm going to let you think about it during our commercial break really quickly because we got to give some love over to Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. Make sure to use that promo code Denise. Are you jobbing out in bed? Dang it, I did it again.
Whoa.
All right. Guys, stop jobbing out like me. It shouldn't take 2 times. You want to get it right on the first time, all right? Want to make sure it's good and ready the first time. BlueChew.com, promo code Denise.
Yes.
Are you having technical difficulties in bed? Are you tired of being counted out, tapping out, or simply jobbing out? Get out of developmental and get drafted to the best sex you ever had with today's podcast sponsor, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. And Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Remember, hard times breed better men. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Link in the description box below. Alrighty, everyone, let's go ahead and get into this post show.
Yep.
And here we go. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Speak Now Pro Wrestling. It is Wednesday, April 2nd, and today's AEW Dynamite was the go-home show into AEW Dynasty, which is happening this Sunday. Reg, OG Reg, I brought it back. How are you?
Let's go. It's your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster, OG Reg, Media Man. I am back. This was a show. We talked a lot during the watch along about excitement coming into this pay-per-view, how people are feeling, and we've seen some pretty hot go-home shows, Denise, I think, in our watch along time, and I wouldn't put this one on the list. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I did
know?
feel bad about that because, AEW Dynasty, it has 8 matches on the card. And prior to today, to be honest, the only ones I could remember were the Triple Threat and Moxley and Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, shit, why don't I remember like some of the other matches? And then closely followed by Toni and Megan Bayne. But it is one of those things where I do feel like this pay-per-view, like the match card, is going to deliver. But I think this is one of those that it's going to be better after the fact than I think going into the actual show, only because there's really only a couple of matches there that I think are really calling my name into particular. This to me is, like I really just cannot wait for that AEW International Championship. But Reg, I will say this though. Prior to tonight, I was going into this match with Jon Moxley and Swerve, expecting to see Jon Moxley go in and retain his AEW World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of the events that we saw unfold here today, I'm second guessing myself. I'm now wondering if Swerve is going to take that AEW World Championship from him. Now, from the very beginning, I've been saying that Swerve should be taking the AEW Championship away from Jon Moxley, but I just didn't feel like they were actually going to do that, right? Should and would do totally different things. And so they did a really good job of at least making me second guess myself to where I'm not so positive that I know who's coming out a world champion at the end of Dynasty.
Yeah, I think that was like, if we could say one good positive thing, I think coming out of this go home show is most people were kind of under that impression too. I think, Denise, we thought Moxley was just going to come in here, do his thing, win this match on Sunday and move on. But like wrestling tropes and wrestling history shows us, if the guy gets over on the go home show and he feels like the one that's going to win the match, history shows that the other guy needs to get his comeuppance. We saw some things happening tonight that's like, well, Swerve has to do something on Sunday, because like if all this happened on this show and this leading up to this and then Moxley just beats him, how does that make Swerve look? So we're now into that territory, Denise, of like he has to look like something coming out of this, because if he loses the championship, then what comes out of this? I think there's a lot of stories being built with Hangman. There's some good stories being told in this. And tonight has also changed my mind, because I was like, probably going to be Mox thing, but like they're making it look like they're putting something behind Swerve, like he's going to be like the hero that comes and saves all of us. I hope that's where it's leading to, but also you just never know. I thought that there are some people that could play a role in this, like Jay White, I thought could play a role, but he's out now. So there's some new questions that I think need to be answered.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk about what those things are, though, because that puts some doubt into some of those people's minds, including myself, of which they thought Jon Moxley was winning. And there was 2 really big things. So we did kick off the night with a match it was a mixed tag team match. And we did see some intergender wrestling in that too. So that's like a whole other topic. But we did see Swerve Strickland team up with Willow to take on Marina Shafir and Jon Moxley. And during this, we saw a moment where Swerve accidentally ends up kicking Marina Shafir in the face. And then we end up freaking seeing Jon Moxley take out Willow. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, we're actually seeing this unfold right now. And Jon Moxley, dude, he got so much heat for that. It was great to see. That was the first thing, right? The thing that I had said was, okay, now with Swerve, it feels like when they showed Willow, it looked like she had been dead already. Like it looked like she was killed after this, right? And they show her in the back and she's face down. She's not moving. So clearly there's a lot of question marks around Willow's health, right? After that. And so with that being said, now I was thinking during this, well, shit, it's going to look really bad if Swerve, who is her friend, doesn't get revenge for Willow Nightingale.
Right.
Get revenge for her, right? And I even said, like, as a man, like, now you kind of have that on you. And I hate to say it, but he does, though, Reg. Like, he's got to go in there and have her back and get her some revenge. And then, like, avenge her. And then on top of that, at the ending of the show, when we closed out with Claudio and Adam Copeland, we ended up seeing an attack from the Death Riders on Swerve. There was a whole fight backstage that led into the outside of the ring. And they ended up putting him through glass 2 times in the back and also out in the ring. So now Swerve also has to get revenge for himself.
Yeah, I think like with the Willow thing, first of all, there was a lot more intergender wrestling action than I had expected and what I think we've previously seen in AEW. Like there was moments where Willow's drop kicking Moxley, Marina's in there with Swerve, like they're really like doing real things and interacting with each other. And that Marina knocking Mox out the way and catching that house call right flush perfectly as you can get. Unbelievable moment, I think, in the night. Then Willow making Mox crash through and Mox getting revenge. I think that established like they're adding something extra to this heavyweight title match. They're adding something more than just like Swerve needs to beat him to become world champion. Like now, yeah, he needs to beat him to become world champion, but now he also needs to avenge all these things like Willow and getting put through glass. There's still a part of me that's like, I don't know if there's enough story that's been told to that's the reason that Mox's thing ends. Like, is there enough like after everything that the Death Riders and Mox have done, is this the big thing that stops all of this? And I don't know if Swerve or the story has done enough to warrant that. You know what I mean? Like at the end, like I think we'll all celebrate Swerve because he's been in a great position. But is this the big comeuppance that Jon Moxley's been waiting for?
I don't know, because here's the thing, like the big show that we're headed into is All In, right? And I know, of course, the Double or Nothing is still before that, right? I forget what date Double or Nothing is, but with the big show that we're heading into, though, is All In. And you know that they're going to put their very best matches. With that being said, we're going to kind of intertwine this because we got the brackets for the Owen Hart tournament, and we know that the winner of the tournament ends up getting a title shot. So with that being said, let me see if I got the right bracket here. No, I don't. This is the bracket right here, right now for the men's Owen. And so looking at this, there are so many different scenarios. All right. Let's say Jon Moxley retains. All right. I could see I could see that being a moment for Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley. If Swerve wins, I think there's an opportunity to run back Swerve and Hangman or run back Swerve and Will Ospreay.
Yes.
So which outcome do you think is the best? Because if we were to see Hangman Page win the AEW title once again, I think a lot of people would be down for that because he is such an intriguing character right now. But if Will Ospreay were to win his first ever AEW World Championship, which, let's be real, is long overdue, that's another thing that could happen. Those are, to me, the two biggest things right now on the men's side that can happen for All In.
I think that's what most people's idea, even before seeing these brackets, just with both of them announcing that they're going to be in the tournament, the heavy favorites were both Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page. I think most people are like, well, leading to what AEW is going to be for the rest of this time, who's going to defeat Moxley, before even announcing that they're going to be in this, a lot of people are like, these two guys. So I think having them both in there on either sides of the bracket, it could lead to the finals being those two guys against each other. The perfect way to go. And I think what most people would want out of this AEW title division. Now, like you said, it could go either way. It could be Swerve in both of those positions. I think against either of those guys would make a lot of sense. You're running back something. You got a lot of story. You got a lot of backstory. But then contrary on the other side with Moxley running it, if Will Ospreay's on the other side of Moxley and we feel like he's going to be the one to beat Jon Moxley, I think with what I was saying up earlier and getting the comeuppance, and by the time they tell all this story, that could be the way to go. Hangman, I feel like, sits in the same position though too, because I think with this Swerve stuff and he's having a change of heart and he's moving into this, and by the time we do get to All In, I think he's going to be red hot. So I don't know, Denise, that they could go either way with this, but I'm still kind of leaning to they're going to let Moxley retain. Something deep inside of me is not feeling right about the outcome of this match. So
here's the thing. All right, have they said when the finals are happening? Did they say that already?
No, they didn't say when the finals are happening.
Because I'm wondering if they're going to do the finals at Double or Nothing.
They could.
Because think about it. Double or Nothing finals. Because look at this bracket. Okay, Will Ospreay he's definitely defeating Kevin Knight. And by the way, that match is happening at Dynasty.
Yes.
Brody King and Konosuke Takeshita, that's the only match that I can see going in any direction. I'm going to assume, though, that Konosuke Takeshita is taking that win. So Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita in the semifinals on the left side of the bracket. Do you agree or disagree on the left side, Reg?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think it'll be Takeshita and Ospreay on that side.
Okay. So then on the right side, assuming Kyle Fletcher goes over on Mark Briscoe, and then Hangman Page, that's the thing. We don't know who the wild card is. The only other option that I threw out there is Josh Alexander. regardless, whoever it is, it's still going to be Hangman Adam Page. So
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher, Hangman Adam Page with Hangman going over, I believe.
Yes.
And I think we're going to end up seeing Will Ospreay and Hangman Page. That is probably going to be your like top build match for a Double or Nothing, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're so stupid, Reg. We need to put our glasses on. It says
Right there in the
Double or Nothing,
screen.
right dead in the fucking center. Oh my
Wonder
gosh.
when they're gonna have this match. Oh, just right here, Double or Nothing tournament final.
We need to go back to school.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
I
those
thought
are.
I was brilliant for piecing that together.
You're like this. I wonder if it's gonna be this. I'm definitely not reading from this graphic right now. But yeah, I think if that's the top build match going into this summer, we're gonna have a good idea on the future of the AEW World Championship. So I think that's exactly how it's gonna go. We'll see Ospreay and Hangman in the finals at Double or Nothing, going into All In very soon after that. I don't know what. There's still so many months I feel that you could do with Jon Moxley. Like, who are going to be the couple of contenders leading into that? If we're going to know the big match for All In, like how do we continue the Mox story leading up there is my question.
I don't know, but I'm sold on Will and Hangman, by the way, for that Double or Nothing match. Will and Hangman, that's freaking money.
Who could the wild card really be, though? Like I was saying, you mentioned Josh Alexander earlier, but I'm like, do you want him to come in off a loss, or does that matter?
Josh Alexander is a great wrestler. I'm there to watch him wrestle. I don't mind it if he loses in his first match.
If he has a banger with Hangman,
it's
it won't
Hangman.
matter.
It's Hangman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I hear you.
I don't know who else could be the wild card. I have like zero predictions.
I don't know, because like there's nobody like sitting in the wings. I'm like, oh yeah, this person. So I don't know.
I don't know.
For the Owen too, like it's kind of a coveted spot. Could be anybody. Not anybody, but it could be somebody good.
Maybe it'll be Jeff Jarrett.
I've seen a lot of people being like, they should put Jeff in for blah, blah, blah. Great story to tell
Jeff
last
and
year.
Hangman last year too.
Oh, yeah.
And there were people that were like, Jeff should win because of the promo that he cut, which was, not the promo, the vignette that they did, which was great, by the way, but still.
That's right.
I
forgot
oh my
about
gosh,
that.
doesn't that feel like a totally different time from now? And that wasn't even that long ago.
It wasn't even a year ago, and it feels like 5 years ago.
Darby Allin says Marcus M. I don't think Darby's going to be back in time for that.
They didn't announce him for this. He doesn't have any, like, I feel like they would have said something.
I think he's climbing Mount Everest April 15th, is he not?
I don't know what the date
I
is.
believe that's the date that he had given me in our interview.
That's
April
very
15th,
soon.
I think. I know. I wish I didn't remember that, to be honest.
That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I almost don't want to, like, please, like, no one, like, whenever it's, like, out there, like, do not remind me, please. I'd rather just not know.
I mean, there is a wild card spot. There is a world where he could be that wild card spot.
Dude.
There is a world.
Like, I mean, sure. And if he loses, it's going to be like, fine. You can argue, hey, he just climbed Mount Everest. He's not 100%, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because no, that's not true, Reg. It takes 3 months to climb Mount Everest. If he's going in April, that's April, May, June.
Oh, right. So he's not even going to be involved. He's
No, I don't think Darby's going to. No, he's going to be doing something totally different.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who this wild card could be then, because Jay White is off the table. Darby's off the table. Those are two people.
Jeroy J says Gabe Kidd feels like a possibility. I actually can see that happening.
I could see some representation from New Japan. That does make a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think that one could be good. But again, Hangman's going to beat that person.
I think it should be Josh Alexander.
If it's somebody.
Yeah, I'm sold on that.
Yeah, because I'm not really one of those wins and losses guys. Like, I think it'll be fine.
All right. So with that being said, there's just a lot of different scenarios. So I feel like where we end up with, see, that's the thing though. If Jon Moxley defeats Swerve, I don't want to see Jon Moxley versus Hangman or Jon Moxley versus Will.
You don't want to see either one of them though.
No, not at all.
Yeah, because I want to see Ospreay against somebody else. Yeah, you're right. I don't want that big match to be Moxley.
If it's Ospreay's big moment where he's winning the AEW World Championship, I kind of want it to be with somebody else because of the caliber of match.
Yes.
I think would be a lot stronger,
like
with
winning that
kind of opponents.
Winning that title off of Will Ospreay, one of those ones where we're talking about it for years, makes more sense than doing like a plunder fucking Death Riders match, you know?
Right.
So I don't. Yeah. I definitely hear you on that.
And again, it's Will Ospreay, and he can have a great match with anybody. So,
but I feel like Swerve going in as champion and Hangman beating him for the belt at All In is a sick story too. Like that should be it. So
damn, Swerve losing the title 2 times at All In back to back though. Yo, he's gonna be like cursed at All In.
It's a story. It's a good story to tell.
What? I always lose at All In. Somebody else is kind of messed up.
But I get there with the championship. I'm the champion at the time. I don't know. I just want Swerve to win, and I don't know, man.
All right, well, let's see what the people are saying, because this is kind of one that, honestly, the direction doesn't seem clear-cut, at least not to me.
Right.
So let's see where everyone is on all of this. Let's see. We got a couple.
I guess it's good you can have a couple of different outcomes. You know, we're not just like, this is exactly what it's going to be.
True that. All right, we got Alexander Fitzgerald who says, I've seen enough of the story writes itself. Okay. Hangman versus Swerve for the title at All In Texas is a must. Perfect way to end their rivalry.
I'm telling you.
Look. Okay. Hear me out. There is a world, though, where Hangman and Swerve could still happen at All In, but without the title, though, unfortunately.
I think, like, the aesthetics of the show, the buckles, the fucking All In thing, like, this feels like Hangman should be in the main event. Like, if you just look at it,
aesthetic, yeah.
Like, it feels like this is Hangman shows to be in the main event of, if any of these guys.
Yeah.
You know? And like Swerve and him, they're building it right now. It makes a lot of sense. But what place does Moxley and Hangman switch? That's even lower than Moxley and Ospreay for you?
Yeah.
I kind of feel that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And by the way, the latest with Swerve and Hangman is also a huge piece to the puzzle, because they got into it in the back and they were kind of like saying like, oh, well, you did this to me. You did that to me. And Hangman's like, you broke into my house. And he's like, you set my house on fire. And then Hangman goes, you deserved it. And Swerve says, I know.
Mm-hmm.
What? Swerve finally acknowledging what, by the way, I sat here and argued with you for weeks and hours on end that Hangman was right. People for weeks after were carrying signs to AEW saying Hangman did nothing wrong. And now Swerve just won my argument for me, sorry, Reg. Sorry, I know.
I mean, we are talking about Swerve and Hangman, Will Washington, somewhere in the
Will Washington, Will Ospreay.
But yeah, no, I totally am with you. Swerve did admit that he was wrong. He was wrong. He went into a man's house with his baby and all that. But like, they keep adding little pieces to the puzzle of the Swerve and Hangman, and it's making us, like how Alexander Fitzgerald is saying here, making us just want that match so much. It's like, well, you guys can keep telling us the promo for All In felt like you guys were saying this could be the match. It's like you guys are writing this story, and it feels like this is a way to end it. There's a world where it can happen.
Yeah, they need the championship. You feel?
Yes. Because of the match, what we've already gotten with the matches and the violence and all that, I think the next match doesn't need to be a stipulation match. It just needs to be a world title match and let these two guys prove who's the fucking best, and that's the way to do it, you know?
Right. Okay. Thank you, Alexander Fitzgerald. We got Alexander also says, pinch me, is this a nightmare? Jay White is hurt. I feel so freaking bad for Jay White. I don't know, and I don't think I don't know exactly like what is going on in terms of, I feel like it just hasn't hit for Jay White on AEW. We've constantly talked about this so many times where we're like, the storytelling hasn't been there. They're not pushing him the way that we thought that he was going to be pushed. And now, he was out injured before. He's out injured again. I don't know how long he's going to be injured for. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but he is expected to undergo surgery. It says here that the actual injury and severity and his timetable for a return is not known yet. It's a fucking bummer, man. Like, this is the guy that I thought when he went to AEW was going to be that guy. And it's not happening right now.
People are going to try to place blame. And is this anybody's fault though?
No, injury-wise, I mean, of course, we don't know how he got injured or what exactly happened, but injury-wise, we can't place any blame because that's just.
But even beyond that, let's say that he just
looking-wise, it just hasn't been.
Let's say that he's been healthy this whole time. Were you gonna put was he gonna be
Adam Copeland's sidekick, Reg? Why? Did we ever even get a reason as to why?
I'm just talking about
he went from literally they ended up being sorry, Reg. I don't mean to cut you off, but they literally went from Jay White wanting Jon Moxley and wanting the championship to taking a step back for Adam Copeland to get his opportunities.
I'm talking about pecking order. I think was there ever a world, even without Adam Copeland, where Jay White was going to be the guy?
Well, they never gave us an opportunity. I think when he came in, he could have been, but all this stuff with the Bang Bang Gang, it was just not.
I think he can eventually.
Feud with MJF, that one didn't go the way you thought it would have.
I think he can be the guy eventually, but pecking order and what was to be, I don't think they were going to be he wasn't going to be slotted over the top guys, but regardless of what happened.
Freaking matches with Billy Gunn.
I know, regardless of anything, say everything went right. 100. If he came in and they did everything right, he still wasn't going to be slotted over Ospreay, over Takeshita, over Fletcher.
Disagree.
I don't think so ever.
I think he would have been over, obviously not over Will Ospreay, but he would have been still perceived in that light because he was a name. He wasn't just a little nobody that came into AEW.
I love Jay White, and I think so, but I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, I don't think he was going to be slotted over any of those guys.
Okay, for example, when Ricochet came in, were we expecting him to be slotted where he's slotted right now?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I mean, if they gave him the opportunity, but what I'm saying is, I think Ricochet is slotted exactly where he's going to be. He wasn't going to be world champion. He wasn't going to be the top guy. He's slotted exactly where he's going to be. I think there's just people that are going to land in certain places because of the pecking order. You know what I mean?
To a certain degree for certain people, but not for everybody. I do think that if Jay White when he came in and everything went right and all the stars aligned and the booking and everything and the stories and everything just hit, I do think we would be talking about Jay White in these big main event spots.
I'm saying we should, but I'm saying I don't think AEW in their brain was ever we're gonna book this guy as the top guy, is what I'm saying. They're looking at pecking order,
so then that's on
and they were
AEW,
that's what I'm saying. We can talk about a whole. That's what I'm is there anybody to blame? I don't know if there's anybody to blame. I think everybody's being slotted where they were going to be slotted.
See, I always see things as look, if you come in and you freaking put on the matches and you put on and you do everything, especially if you come in with some sort of star power, right? You come in with some sort of star power and you do the work and you get over and you get like that. To me, I don't care where you were supposed to be slotted. If you're doing the work and you're getting over, then you should be where, you should be climbing up the top.
Definitely. Pecking order, though. Ospreay, Hangman, Swerve. You got it. When you start going down the list, you're where does that guy really land? If he was healthy the whole time,
could have been up there. Yes.
I'm saying yes, but I'm saying I don't think they think so. I'm saying. I don't think they ever thought so. If everything would have went 100% right, they wouldn't have slotted him over Swerve, Ospreay, Hangman. If pecking order, no matter what, he wasn't getting slotted over those guys.
Okay, for example, when Swerve came in, prior to that, where was he at? NXT. Where was Jay White at? What was Jay White doing?
I know.
So
I'm saying
about
yes.
where he's come in.
I'm saying them though.
Exactly. So if you're AEW and you're seeing, oh, this person came from here and this person came from here. Okay, if you were just to bring, let's just say the scenario, Swerve coming from NXT and Jay White coming from New Japan, just based off of those two little things, you would probably be like, oh shit, like AEW is probably going to see, you know,
Jay
a
White.
lot of reason to push over and put Jay White over. So that's what I'm saying. To me, it doesn't matter. Swerve proved anybody wrong that it doesn't matter what you were doing before. It's what you do right here, right now. Who knows what, I don't know what Tony Khan thought about when he brought in Swerve. I don't know what he was thinking. Did you think he would be thinking that down the road he would be doing Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland at All In?
Yeah.
There's no way, Reg. He probably wasn't thinking that right in the beginning.
Just like we're getting deeper in the woods. Like when it comes to like ring the bell, Swerve's a better worker than Jay White is. So like that was gonna be what it was off rip. If they coming in both like who's the better wrestler, Swerve's a better wrestler. At the time, Jay White was better on the mic and a better character. But if
they
you're not
watered him down with
if you're not able to show that, then it doesn't fucking matter, is what I'm saying.
Jay
but
White
what I'm
was one
thinking
of the
is like
heels for a good amount of time, and
I
they
think
watered that shit down.
The fact that they even made him in the Bang Bang Gang is why I'm saying all this. Like if he was gonna be slotted to be the fucking man, they would have made him the man, is what I'm saying. Like the fact that they put him with the Bang Bang Gang and the fact that they put him in the situations is how they were gonna do it, is what I'm saying. I don't think that should be it at all. I think Jay White should be
to WWE instead.
That's another story for another day, because I see a lot of people saying that, and no, dude, because like he would have just. We talk about like we were talking about fucking Hurt Syndicate earlier, and they put all the certain races together. This fool would have been in Judgment Day, and nobody would have gave a shit, dude. Like it's like there's levels to this. So I don't know.
This is an interesting topic. Like we got really deep in the weeds.
It is. It is.
Okay.
Big Jay White fan. I hope he recovers well.
All this to say is we want Jay White on top.
That's a fact.
Notice how I said we, Reg. We. This is now a we thing.
I love Jay White, man. I don't say anything that I was saying to say I don't like Jay White. I think he should. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I also don't fully believe it only because I don't think AEW ever had a reason to be that way. You know, to think that way, to think of him to be slotted in a lesser spot. I don't think that the work that Jay White did beforehand would justify AEW to feel that way. And if they did, I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I don't agree with them putting like half the stuff that they've done with him and Jay White.
And I'm with you. It's like
really good match.
It's like regardless, Denise, like if the AEW is like, we're pushing this guy and we're making him to that, everybody would have eventually got there. It's sometimes just gets back to like management and feeling like them feeling confident in Jay White. And I don't know if they felt confident in Jay White in some positions, like at least from what was presented, you know?
It was just like, oh my God, the Bang Bang Gang Club, whatever the hell it's called. It was a comedy act. It was only going to do so much. And it was fine for what it was, right? The MJF stuff, it ended up being her because it ended up being like a background to what he was doing with Adam Cole and then the devil and all of that. And so that kind of took away from that. It was just all bad timing. But remember when they did Jay White and Hangman, like that felt lit. And I felt like that thing ended too prematurely, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's a bummer. It's really a bummer.
It is.
But Alexander Fitzgerald, thank you so much for the super chat. Really got us going there. Marcus M here says Hangman will help Swerve in Dynasty, but beat Swerve at All In and drop the title to Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door. Okay, I do not think Hangman will help Swerve in Dynasty. And if he does, maybe it's accidental, but I don't think he should purposely help him.
Okay, Phil and I talked about this on Grapsity about the important role that Ospreay is going to play in that London Forbidden Door show, which is another kind of thing on what we're talking about with this All In thing. And now I'm like, damn, because Ospreay has to be
giveaway that Will Ospreay is winning at the AEW World Title at All
I don't know, because like Denise, wouldn't you? He has to be like either the champion or in the big match in Forbidden Door London, right? For the world title. So I'm like,
yo, I've been so wrong on this. I thought it was going to be like day one, Will Ospreay signs with AEW. Day two, he's champion.
Me too. Like I was like, for sure he's going to come in like the second pay-per-view. He'll be world champion. Like I thought he'd already be a year champion by now, but like they're slow walking the dog. But if you're doing Forbidden Door in London, like he has to play a pivotal role in that.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Oh, for sure. I don't understand why at this point. It's just like, how do I say this? Like, this is the girl that you love and she's there and she's devoted. Marry her. That's
put a ring on her, dude. Yeah, straight up. No, that's exactly how you say it. Put a ring on her. Like, she's giving you everything. She's showing you that she's gonna be devoted. Put a fucking ring on her, dude. What are you doing?
Exactly that. Marry Will Ospreay. I'm dead. Marcus, thank you for the super chat. We got John Taylor here who says, I know Dynasty will deliver like AEW always delivers, but I'm somewhat lukewarm on AEW right now. If I'm being honest, give me a Swerve Hangman team up. No, I feel you, man. I feel you. I don't blame you on that. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, Hanger doesn't need to have to be Swerve's friend to help him and balance their books. The way they can move on to other opponents for the foreseeable future. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, Swerve literally just saying, oh, I know, and Hangman leaving, that could be enough to be like, all right, this is the pause on their feud. And that way they can, like you said, go on to different people.
Yeah, exactly. It could be like Swerve was trying to ensure that Hangman wasn't going to ruin his match this Sunday. Like, he's like, what could I say to stop this fool from trying to ruin my life? Maybe if I admit that he was right, that'll help. That's what I think this is. But I don't think it was like, he's admitting he was wrong so that Hangman could help him. But a lot of people are saying that might be the way, huh?
I don't know, man. Rafael Garcia here says Anthony Rafiq Khan. Is that his middle name?
I don't know.
I don't know Tony Khan's full name. Bro, I didn't even know he was Anthony until Tony Storm brought it up. She called him Anthony, and I was like, oh, yeah. Tony, Anthony. To me, he's just Tony Khan. Anyways, Anthony Rafiq Khan, you have one job. I will grind your bones to make bread if you fail. I don't even make bread, but I'll make sourdough. Don't PMO.
Don't piss me off.
Oh, okay. Rafael Garcia, what is it that you want so that
I'm thinking that he's saying that Swerve wins the championship this weekend. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah. There's going to be people down in the dumps if he doesn't win the title, by the way.
What do you think? How do they do it? I think, Denise, because like I think for the last one, we all knew that Christian was going to play a role. Like, how do you
have Swerve defeat John Moxley cleanly?
That's it.
No dos tres. I don't give. That's it.
Right.
Call it a day and have Swerve win. Right there.
It is right there, but that's way too easy.
Just grab it.
Way too easy for what they're gonna do.
We got Toby here who says, what's y'all's opinions on the Swerve Booker thing? I'm not up to date with that. Reg, is that something you'd like to discuss? Reg nods his head. Reg, we trained for this.
Oh, what am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, you know what? I don't really care about that. I'm interested in talking about other things. I don't want to waste my energy on that.
Okay. You know what? I don't really care about that. I'm interested in other things. I don't want to waste my energy on that. Thank you.
Reg, I feel like your mother.
You're my PR machine, Denise. You're just like, say this. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Actually.
Dead. Toby, thank you for the super chat.
Thanks,
I'm not
Toby.
caught up on it. Reg doesn't want to waste his energy on that. But if you got a follow up, a different question, we'll still honor that. And you don't have to send it in a super chat. You can send it.
It's a lot. That's it, Toby. It's deep. It keeps getting deeper. There's stories developing by the minute, and like, it's too much.
We got X3 here says Reg breaking out the media training. By the way, I think I would be phenomenal at training people like how to like answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
Like legit.
At this point, you should try. That might be a side hustle.
And yeah, I'll be like, let's not stop. Okay, step one, you do see color.
That's a straight. First one, Paul. Don't say that. Step one.
Oh, dead.
That should be step one, though. That's all I'm saying. Like, you get stuck there. That's it.
Oh, man. That's going to be lesson one to everybody.
Oh, that's it. Just step one. Everybody.
Oh, dead. My hands are sweating.
Oh, shit, man. Damn. No, they don't need PR training over there.
The amount of times that we've had Crazy 101 send in a super chat about that. It is embedded in my head. All right.
So good.
But that being said, all right, can you please keep an eye out, by the way, for Toby's follow-up comment on that? I don't want to miss it. All right, we got Mike T90K here who says Jon Moxley retains a Dynasty. Have a 3-way with Mox, Hangman, and Swerve, a double or nothing. Have Bryan Danielson return and cost Mox the title. Mox, Danielson, and Swerve, Hangman for the title at All In. Okay, first of all, we cannot talk about Danielson right now.
Mike is spit. He's like, put Bryan in here.
Bryan is, dealing with neck stuff. I mean, just no, we can't even bring him in here like in any case scenario right now. I cannot see that. And then the 3-way at Double or Nothing. I mean, it's one of those things where if this is a date, you don't want a third wheel in it. And this would be, Mox would be the third wheel in this date.
I was just thinking, post this match, what's the stories and how does it happen? If Swerve loses, he has nothing essentially. If Swerve loses, like he doesn't, like if Mox loses, he could team up with somebody in his group. He still has Death Rider stuff. He still has some kind of attachment to something. If Swerve loses, he's not in the Owen. He does like he has no really connection to get back to All In. And I'm thinking like, what would be, if it's not Hangman, what would be his big All In match if he's not in the world title match?
Who, Swerve?
Swerve.
Yeah.
Because Mox, you could just do a triple threat match or a trios match.
I would have for Will Ospreay. Who would be like, look at him at this match. Look at him for Dynasty. Thankfully, they saved it by like, okay, this is an Owen match, an Owen Hart tournament match here with Kevin Knight. But this is not a big match for Will Ospreay. This could have happened on Dynamite.
I'm a big Kevin Knight fan. I love him.
Ospreay, Reg.
Yeah, it's Ospreay.
There are certain people that are just handled differently.
Without his last, like we talked about on the watch along, with the last year's match and for the whole year we talked about that match, you would think at Dynasty they were going to give something in that league or up to that caliber, but they're trying to tell the Owen Hart story, so I get it. But I also feel you. Like I think we should have like Dynasty should be the pay-per-view where we have the big Swerve match and the big Ospreay match and the big Mercedes match. Like the Dynasty of the company should be showcased like that. But maybe they're trying to tell us that's what Kevin Knight, like we should think about Kevin Knight like that.
We got Tenruza here who says Hangman Swerve is the Japanese promotion, Russell and B romance. The chemistry is insane. So amazing. Dynasty will be lit going into a wild All In weekend. Yeah, I'm excited for All In. I
think it's going to be fun. I love that they announced that there's going to be a week. There's going to be stuff going on. They're having their own little what's coming up week. So it's exciting.
Yeah. Thank you, Tenruza. We got Christopher Marina who says, what if MJF gets Lashley in the Owen against Hangman to get on their good side and screw Hangman? Oh, so Bobby Lashley as the wild card.
Chris Marino is connecting dots here from what happened in this show, and that's not a bad idea, actually. Huh.
It's not.
That's pretty good.
And by the way, we still haven't gone really anywhere with the MJF Bobby Lashley situation. As Hurt Syndicate, Lashley still doesn't want him in there. MJF still wants in. And there is going to be a tag team match with Lashley and Shelton versus Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Yeah, so what Chris is kind of elaborating on is Bobby was like, he wants MJF to prove that he could be down, essentially, like show them, like if you want to be with Hurt Syndicate, show us why you're going to be in here. And MJF is like, you want me to show you? And so Chris is like, that thing could be he has Lashley as the wild card against Hangman, takes Hangman out, and kind of furthers along the story that they have going.
We got Young Jinx here. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. Says, I absolutely love your personality. Obviously never met you before, but I feel like I can relate to you very much. You're my favorite wrestling streamer. Also shouted to Reg for being a great co-host. Name is pronounced
Jay Nice.
Jay Nice. I've been saying Jinx this whole time. Wow. I am so dumb. Oh my God. Jay. And then I would have thought J New York City was my other thought. I would have thought Jinx, J New York City, and then J Nice.
City.
Probably wouldn't have gotten to J Nice, honestly.
J Nice, young J Nice.
No, but seriously, speaking of nice, this was a very, very nice super chat, a very nice compliment. So thank you so much for that. And I really thank you for taking the time to watch the content, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. So thank you. And I'm going to remember that. Jay Nice.
Thank you,
Not
Jay Nice.
New York City, not Jinx, or not Jinx.
Jay Nice.
Whatever else I've been saying.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying Young Jinx for a while now,
Young
too.
Jinx.
Like legit,
That is
legit.
not my name.
That's not my name. That's not my name.
There you go.
Oh, man. We got Alejandro Reyes here. Says, see, Reg, you were wrong. He deserved it. I effing told you, though.
I was wrong. You're right, Alejandro. I was wrong. Because I was like, no. But like, hearing the little back and forth that they had and like hearing them say the things out loud, like Hangman's like, you broke into my house. And Swerve's like, you burned down my house. Like hearing them say the things, I'm like, okay, maybe somebody did deserve it a little bit more. I get it.
Reg, I told you.
So I'm admitting it too.
I'm justified right now. All right, we got Tenrusa here who says Tanahashi wildcard can't take the loss set up at Forbidden Door. I'm going to say no to this one. It's just
Tanahashi can't. Yeah, he's not prepared for this.
Well, Alejandro Reyes here says, enjoying your 2K vids when you do your 4 women pod again. It's been a really long time that I've done that. I think right now it's probably not going to be coming back, but if I do decide, it'll probably be like a shake-up version of that. I have been wanting to add another podcast to the daily schedule. I mean, I would do anything to bring back After the Week. I've even thought about this, Reg, replacing Will and doing After the Week. I loved the format of that show, but I did promise Will that I would never bring it back with somebody else. So I'm kind of like, damn it, why did I make that promise?
Hater.
I know, but I think Will might feel bad if I replaced him.
So
what if I called it Not After the Week?
Not After the Week.
Not After the Week, but yeah, it is.
No, do it on Monday and be like before the week, but you're just covering what last week was.
Wait, there's a show like that. There's a talk show like that. It's Last Week Today, right?
Oh, yeah.
On Oliver, I think.
Yeah.
On Max. That's how I know. I've seen it on there. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen the promotion for it. I don't know. Maybe Will won't be sad if I replace him with you.
Yeah, Will Washington. What's up?
I don't know. Remember I did share that story? Remember I told you?
I
don't think I ever told Will that I told you, though.
Oh, shit.
So Will dead ass said to me one time in the car, we were driving, and it was like,
I can't believe this.
1 hour car ride. So, 1 hour deep into the conversation, like we were really having like all these topics about life and thing. And I brought up like, oh yeah, Reg is going to stay the night for whatever time. It was the first time you ever stayed the night. And I'm like, oh, did Reg tell you? And he goes, no, Reg didn't tell me. And I was like, oh yeah, well he is. And he goes, you better not replace me with Reg. Like dead ass fucking serious.
Who would say something like that?
Dead ass serious.
He was so. I know he was so serious too.
Super serious.
Sick individual.
Said, no, I won't. Sorry,
No.
Reg.
No, it happened, but it's fine. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Will would be too thrilled about that.
It's all right.
We got Alexander Fitzgerald here who says maybe a Dynasty Swerve loses and is outnumbered by the Death Riders, and Hangman helps Swerve at Double or Nothing. Swerve wins the title and Hangman wins the Owen. So maybe a Dynasty Swerve loses and is outnumbered by the Death Riders. I could see in a situation like that with Hangman coming out to help out Swerve after the fact, I could see that. I don't see it happening like during the match.
I don't think it's going to happen at Dynasty. Yeah, I kind of feel that could be like a post that story. But
at this point, we're coming off of AEW Revolution that had a lot of people being like, what the hell was that ending? And if we have another ending similar to that in back-to-back pay-per-views,
yeah,
that's a question.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Tenruza here says TK got to capitalize on Jay White's return. Jay is lit. Yeah, when he comes back, I really hope so. Like no more waiting around for things because then, injuries happen and whatnot. Chris Ledeck here says, I'm not sure if Swerve wins or if he loses due to Willow Nightingale. If he wins, he should lose again at All In to Hangman. Sorry, Reg. Then Hangman loses it to MJF at World's End. I don't see MJF in the title picture right now. It seems like he's he has said, actually, never mind. I take that back because says that he's interested in being in the title. I think I think I'm still waiting to see what is done with him and the Hurt Syndicate first before we get to the world title.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to get back, but I don't even know if it'll be this year. Like, I think that there's going to be some time to build. He's going to do some other things. I don't know if he'll get right back to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like we'd be skipping a couple of steps too, especially with, these stories that we're anticipating. If Hangman gets the title back again, or if Will Ospreay gets the title back again, because if Hangman or Will get the title back again, like, I'm going to be expecting a little bit of a run for those. So if MJF goes up against them, I'm not expecting MJF to like lose to them, but he probably would, unless they were going to go back to MJF.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to go back to MJF so soon. I think they're going to give those guys a run. They will go back to MJF though.
Thank you, Chris. We got Ten Bruiser here who says TK is wild for having that view of Jay White so wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't think that it could be that he has that view. I can't justify it.
Yeah,
so
I'm not saying that he has that. I'm just saying like
the
from
booking,
the
that's what
booking
the booking
and
tells.
like what everything tells me and how I like look at the scope of everything. That's kind of how I feel it went.
Hey, we got Honey Drips in the building. Haven't seen you in a while. Says, hey, Denise and Reg, I hope you both have been doing well. Who are your picks to win the men's and women's Owen Hart Cup tournament? Much love. Okay, so we did spend some time talking about the men's. Let's talk about the women's here. So men's, we kind of basically alluded. It's either Hangman or Will. But for the women, though, we need to get into that one. So for the women, we have Jamie Hayter and Billy Starks. I'm assuming Jamie's going over on that one. I think you disagreed earlier. Did you not, Reg, or did you?
No, Jamie's definitely going to go. I disagreed with, I think you said you don't know about Thunder and Chris. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Chris though, right?
I don't know. If Jamie wins, is Chris the heel right
now? Oh, Jamie versus,
because I'm
but Jamie, they're both baby faces though, right? Because Thunder's the baby face too.
Jamie's a baby face. Billy's a baby face. Thunder's a baby face. Chris Statlander is the question mark for me.
I think at this point she's also a baby face. Because she got the thing back with Willow. Like, she's in baby face territory.
So then I'm expecting the left side of the bracket to be Jamie Hayter and Thunder Rosa.
Yes.
What about you?
No.
Jamie and Chris?
Yes.
Okay. Then on the right side of the bracket, we're going to have Julia versus Mercedes. Clearly, Mercedes is going to go over on that.
Yeah.
Harley and Athena.
This one was much easier. Like, definitely
Athena. Oh my God. That means we're going to get Mercedes. Oh, wait, no.
Yes.
Yeah, Mercedes and Athena, but would that be a double or nothing? No, huh?
No, that's the finals. So we'd get
that would be so weird though, not to have that a double or nothing. So then it would be Mercedes and
it's gonna be Mercedes and I would think Jamie Hayter in the finals.
Right. And that would be a double or nothing.
Yeah. And who's winning?
I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
And Mercedes is going over.
Yeah,
I think Mercedes is gonna win this women's bracket.
Yeah, I think so too, primarily because like she's doing the whole belt collector thing. So yeah. Honey Drips, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, that was a great question. Thank you so much for asking. And all right, with that being said, let's get into the next one. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, I'm saying he will help him to move on though. Okay.
To move on. Yeah. Me too. I agree with that. I think that is going to be the way to further the story.
Ten Ruza says, don't media train the media man. Damn, Denise.
Listen, I'll be getting in trouble, Ten Ruza, with some of my little rants. I need to chill. I need some training.
You need training. We got Dove Coast here. Dove Cost, excuse me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says first time super chat and huge fan of the Cali connection. Thank you so much, man. Says I'm going to Dynasty and was hoping for a bigger match for Will. However, I'm open-minded. Can you guys hype me up for that Kevin Knight matchup? I'm going to pass this task along to Reg because I think Reg is more interested in the match than I am. I'm out on this one.
Yeah, I think that they've been establishing who Kevin Knight is. He had a very great run in New Japan. He was a IWGP Junior Tag Team Champion twice with Kushida. He's one of those junior guys that can really fly. New Japan has a thing of when they train guys. He trained in the New Japan dojo, so like from scratch to up. The best thing about New Japan pro wrestlers are their matches need time. Like if you see a guy in a 10-minute match, you don't really get how they work because they take time to develop match, let the story build and all this. So having a match with Will Ospreay with some time and giving the opportunity, you'll see who Kevin Knight is. Really great flyer, really great on the mat, just cocky and confident, and all the kind of things that a young guy like this that AEW needs. It'll be a great match. It won't be the best Will Ospreay match ever because he doesn't have the opportunities, and they won't give this match that amount of time like they would, but it's going to be a really great match. Kevin Knight's going to be the future of this company. In 5 years, you'll be like, damn, Kevin Knight is one of those ones.
All right. I feel like you did a really good explanation of that. So I think like Dave here will actually I think Dave now has been maybe persuade a little bit more. He even persuaded me a little bit. I was like, oh, okay.
Kevin Knight, he's good.
All right. Well, thank you so much to Dave Koss for the super chat. It was very nice of you. So thank you so much. We got Ebony Prince in the building, DWO member for 16 months. Says Kelly Connection, love you guys. Denise, love your videos. Thank you so much. I'm keeping the daily videos going. It's slowly, you know what? I'm not even going to say it's killing me. It kind of is, but I'm happier doing it.
Yes, exactly. When it's for you, like you're doing the content for your channel, for Denise, like it just hits a little harder.
Yeah, dude, I'm down to 2 jobs right now. So it's like now I'm really like focusing in on my channel.
How are you coming up with the content ideas? Just fucking going for it?
Literally the entire desk. You're not seeing it right now. Is completely This is
ideas.
All of this is just ideas, more ideas, and they're all just like literally. These are all everywhere. Ideas for the next few weeks. And I think about them when they hit me. I write them down, and then I basically try to figure out when's the right time to post them and when's the right time to do them. And that's all I do is just come up with ideas. I put them down and try to figure out when's the best day to actually execute them. And I got some other fun ideas that I've been pitching to some people, and they've actually like are on board with them. So it's just a matter of like following through and making sure it happens. But yeah, man, I feel like I truly am happier. Even when a video does bad, because my last 2 videos completely bombed, I was like, damn it, curse you, YouTube algorithm. My last 2 videos bombed, but I wasn't so worried about it because I already know I have other videos in the can that are going to be coming out. And so like I recently heard that from because I follow like all these YouTube accounts, and they were saying like big YouTubers, like your most successful YouTubers, they don't get like down in the dumps when a video bumps or whatever, when a video like fails or something, because they already have so many other videos.
There's more coming.
Right. There's more coming, and you just never know which video is going to hit.
Right.
So it's one of those things where you just have to keep going because it's a whole thing. Like I've been studying up on it. Don't get me started because I'll keep going forever. All right. Ted Russo here. Like, dude, you know what's crazy? My husband laughs because he was asking me the other day. I was listening to something, right? And he was like, what are you listening to? And I'm like, oh, it's a podcast. And he's like, oh, a podcast about what? And I'm like, oh, it's a podcast about YouTube. And he was like, you watch podcasts about YouTube? I'm like, I watch YouTube videos about YouTube every day.
Really? You're just constantly studying.
Yeah, every day. Every day I watch podcasts about YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And that's literally what I listen to. It's my number one thing that I do.
Sounds brutal.
I enjoy it. Oh my God. I think that could be like I think that could be an additional job for me if I trained other people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it's just the same thing. Yeah.
All right, we got Ted Rizzo here. Says, Grab City Pod at StarCast with Will Washington. Yo, the first time you guys did it was very cool.
That was fun. Probably not. I don't think Will is.
He's busy. He's got an adult job.
Like when we did it before, he had just started. Times are different. Now it's like he's probably going to be doing a pod with them this time, like the Unrestricted or something like that. He's just in a different space then, you know?
It's all grown up.
Yeah.
Alexander
That's my brother.
Says Clark Connors as the wild card. I haven't seen Clark Connors in a minute.
It could be somebody from New Japan. It could be somebody from AEW. I'm excited to see who it is at this point.
We got Ted Ruza here. Says Keith Lee coming back. Wild card would be lit. Yo, okay, what about All In Keith Lee versus Swerve?
No,
the match finally happens.
0%. The Keith Lee's been tweeting and he's been back outside, so it's a possibility, but I don't think so at all.
Dave Costier says, sitting 4th row. Oh, shit. Floor. That's nice. Says, first time on the floor for a wrestling show. It's Hangman wild card on the show. What are your guys' top 4 matches on the card? I don't think that match is on. Is it on the show?
No, I think they just announced the Ospreay and Kevin Knight, and then the Julia and Mercedes are the only ones from the tournament.
Yeah, it'd be sick if they added that, though. I think that would be, and it could be added too, only because like Tony tends to do that. He'll add a bunch of matches like hours before the show. You'll hear
we still have Collision too, so they could still announce some stuff on that.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much, Dave. We got Luis Arturo Mendez who says, I would pay big money to see Mercedes versus Athena. Yeah, that's why I'm like, the idea of that happening not at a pay-per-view is wild.
It's probably going to happen on TV at this point.
See, that's wild to me.
Yeah, I mean,
that was the match we were thinking we were going to see at All In.
I know. It won't be the only one, but that one. When is that show? The Nitro beating show. There's a show.
The one where it officially
Spring
surpasses.
Break or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what the date for that is.
In Boston.
Oh, so that is probably going to be the one then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good thinking. Thank you, Luis. We got Matt Logan here. Says, hey, Kelly Connection. What's up, Matt? Thank you so much for the super chat. We got Brandon Huggins here who says, hear me out. Okada and Kenny combine titles at All In. Jay White comes back as a heel and beats Kenny at All Out. Big win without being top guy. I think they still got to take a second and build up Jay White in the AEW fans' eyes, because you're going to have people that are like, wait, why Jay White? There's not going to be everyone's going to know his past with New Japan. So, no, you need to build Jay White up for the AEW fans before you do that, I think.
Because I feel like they're like the first part of that is probably going to happen. We're leading to Kenny and Okada in a unification match, but I feel like they're probably going to have Takeshita be the one to beat the person that comes out of that, you know?
Right. All right. So with that being said, okay, I'm all caught up with the super chats, but now I do want to go ahead and run through the things we didn't talk about really quickly on Dynamite. Timeless Toni Storm gets a win over Penelope Ford. What'd you think of the match, Reg?
I thought Penelope Ford, as we talked about on the show, looked awesome. She has been improving every single match, but like in this match, it particularly felt like she got like the little things. There were some things that I saw in this match. I was like, oh yeah, Penelope Ford just really understands the things now. She took a really great couple bumps in this match. I thought that she was a really good opponent for what we need Toni to do, since Megan Bain's been kind of getting the upper hand on her the last couple of weeks. We need Toni to like feel like she's unstoppable, feel like she's the person that should be the world champion going into this match, just setting her up real well. I thought, again, Penelope Ford, great in that position. Megan Bain coming out to confront her looks like $1 million at the end of this match. I think that they have been setting Megan Bain up how they should set up most of their new people. Like, we should feel like, oh yeah, they're in this spot for a reason. We should be giving opportunities to new people. Like, it feels good where they have her at. I feel confident about how they're presenting her in this women's division. But this is all Toni. We know what this is leading to. We know what this is. I thought that it was all really good for all three of these women, honestly.
I agree. Dave here, we didn't answer his last question, by the way, which was, what are your guys' top 4 matches on the card? For Dynasty, for me, number 1 is Kenny, Ricochet, and Speedball Mike Bailey. That's number 1.
Number 1 for me too.
Number 2, I would put Mercedes and Julia Hart. I think that one will be fun. Number 3, I would put Toni Storm and Megan Bain, and 4, Moxley and Swerve.
Number 4? Okay. Wow, I was like, where's she going to put the world title match? She's on number 4.
I'm sorry.
I still have hope for, it's because like if Swerve wins, then like it's all null and void. It doesn't matter. We're celebrating. It's going to be lit. So I'm still going to put that number 1 just because there is a percentage in the world where Swerve could win the triple threat match, and then both women's matches after that, both of the women's titles matches.
All right, that's fair. Wait, did you mention the Kenny match? Yeah, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way you don't mention that. Yeah. Thank you so much again to Dave. And we got, thank you so much to Matt Logan for sharing this too. The date that you were talking about,
it's April
16th, Boston Dynamite. That's the one where there's a potential.
That's not that soon from now, though. They have to start getting to the match. I guess they could get to the matches by then.
Yeah, they could get to that like ASAP because I mean they have plenty. They got Collision. I mean, I would hope that they get to this match because this seems like the perfect date to do that. If not, it kind of feels like dropping the ball a little bit.
Right.
Thank you so much, Matt, for sending that in. All right, with that being said, all right, we need to finish out what was done on AEW. We already talked about MVP and MJF. Big Bill and Brian Keefe won a squash match. Not really much to say about that. Will Ospreay and Kevin Knight defeated Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. Blake Christian, I thought, looked pretty damn good in this matchup, by the way. I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was more impressed in this matchup than I was in a singles match with Will Ospreay, which is weird to say, but I just thought I saw a lot more of Blake Christian in this matchup. And then we found out that Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight are going to be in the Owen and are facing each other.
Yeah, this tag match was really fun. Probably one of the funnest matches of this show. If you're just like, where's the fucking wrestling at? This is where the wrestling was. Yeah, just like you said last week with Kenny Omega and Blake Christian, Kenny fucking ravaged and wrecked Blake pretty good, and you didn't get to see how he really gets down. And I thought this match was way more of a showcase. He hit a lot of his signature spots, a lot of the stuff that gets the heat that Blake Christian gets. He was doing it in this match. Thought Lee Johnson looked awesome also. They look great as a tag team. This is really like, if you want to know who Blake Christian is, last week didn't really show. This showed it, but Ospreay is just on 100. The pop for him coming out was awesome. Everything that, like, he just feels like the top guy. We're talking about him like we talked about on the show for a reason. Like, he's going to be the world champion. It's just how did they get there? And I thought Kevin Knight looked great in getting the victory and getting to showcase himself on Dynamite and answer the question as to why he is in the match with Will Ospreay, you know?
Facts. All right, Brody King defeated Lance Archer in a meat match where we even had people yelling, meat. Some fun moments in this. What'd you think, Reg?
Big meaty man slapping meat. I thought that Brody King coming through with those chops, those are starting to becoming one of his signatures. Like, what's he going to do to this guy's chest? How's he going to give it up? Lance Archer, I think a lot of people, like I say multiple times on this podcast, are big fans of Lance Archer and they want to see him in more positions. And so seeing him on Dynamite, I thought that the crowd was super excited for it, super lit in here. Brody King needs more victories. Like you said, he's been racking them up. He's been establishing himself post Alistair being in the company. So especially with him being in the Owen, you got to get him on TV. You got to get him established as somebody. Like, we know he's not going to win this tournament, but he's had such great showings in tournaments, and him being here again is a good idea. Good fun match with Lance Archer. Not the greatest match you ever seen, not the worst, just like a fun TV match.
Let's Cope versus Claudio Castagnoli, a fun TV match for you.
Oh my God. Take some time. Just a slow Cope match. Cope is like, we've been talking about this Christian reunion and possibly being in the tag team. It has to come because these matches are slow and prodding. When it's a main event, it feels even slower. When you're in the guy with the guy like Claudio, who kind of works the slow prodding style anyways, I don't really know if that's the way. Then that spear, I was like, oh my God, what's happening here? But Cope is over. I understand why they're pushing this trios match. FTR had a thing earlier in the show where they're showing some turmoil. So I get it. Those are big ratings, guys. People are still over. So I understand, but the match wasn't the greatest.
No, it wasn't. We were all thinking the same thing when that spear hit, but it is what it is, guys. It was more so the aftermath that we really spent a lot of time discussing. But with that being said, we got a super chat here from Dave Costier who says, guys, Philly is going to be pissed if Swerve lose this. Not gonna lie, I'm staying positive. Not just, Philly, obviously,
everybody,
the show, everybody. And it's like, I'm sorry, but this is I don't know. Is this one of those moments where you change your mind, or do you continue with the plans that you have in store?
I don't think you want to continue, like you were just talking about with the Revolution ending. You don't want to continuously have endings like that, where it's like, we're disappointed because Moxley retained and it wasn't that great. Like, if you have 3 of those in a row, Denise, people are it's gonna mean something. It's gonna fill away. So I think this is time to pivot for sure. Will they, though? That's another story for another day.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens. I will be here doing the AEW Dynasty watch along. Reg is going to be on vacation, so he will not be here.
Won't be here.
You're leaving me all alone to go watch Jon Moxley retain.
You'll love it.
Do you want me to text you the results? Or
No, don't spoil this. I hate spoilers.
When are you going to watch Dynasty? When you get back then?
Yeah, sometimes. Before Grapsody at noon on Monday.
That's what I'm saying. I could text you the spoilers, Reg.
No, I don't need spoilers. I'll see it myself.
Okay, then. Fine. And what if I just text you reactions?
Don't text
What if
me
I just
nothing.
write, like,
focus on your show.
What if I write, yo,
Mm-mm,
dude, you won't believe what happened.
Leave me alone. Leave me out of this.
Don't worry. I will let you enjoy your vacation. Okay, what if Shane McMahon comes? Do I message you?
Yeah, if Shane shows up, I'll take the text message.
All right, you guys. With that being said, that is our AEW Dynamite post show for today. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next week, Reg, we'll be back for the Wednesday post show, and we'll be here chatting we'll be chatting about the fallout of Dynasty. But yeah, until then, Reg, tell the people where they can find you.
At Righteous Reg, wherever, righteousreg.bandcamp.com. If you want to hear some raps, every Saturday I'm on with Philip Lindsay, Grapsity. It won't be on this Saturday because I'll be on vacation. We'll be on this Monday, 12 noon East, 12 noon Pacific. If you want to see your boys, and every Saturday I'm here with Denise. You know what time it is. I appreciate everybody for showing up here, having fun with us. That's it.
All righty, everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the daily content. Check out some of the older videos that we're posting in the week, and also some of the upcoming ones. Every day, I promise you, there will be something up here on this channel, wrestling related, for you to check out. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.